Listen, I just want one of the observers to only be on it.
Yeah, let's just watch that the whole time.
We're just watching Glow's POV the whole game.
And every time he pops up into the air with his hood on, we got to jump around all the stars that he has on the map.
Well, we have I Need Girlfriend on attack. I Need Girlfriend actually going to have the Cypher for themselves here. So we'll see how that works out. I mean, Cypher can be used pretty creatively here on Haven for attack. You can even scout out some angles because of how the entries are to each site. And I Need Girlfriend just playing it a little slow. Glow trying to bait out some extra shots with the Dissipate. They're just trading some utility right now on A.
Yeah, RB backing up, just throwing those cloudbursts down A short right now. And I Need Girlfriend gonna go ahead and rotate around towards C. Gonna be going up C long. We do have a star waiting there, Killjoy as well. Turret to the side, just shoulder peeking there for a moment. Nice bounce there.
Yeah, and the guiding light to just chase anyone out. They've got smokes deep in C as well with their own Astra. And that should be a quick plant for the spike. Now, can they protect it as Climax goes down near attacker spawn?
Yeah, but Climax did get stacks first there, so definitely a very good one to take out. And Vision Strikers getting ready to infiltrate here. They have 2 going through the connector, it looks like, and 2 through the back.
Mondu's still on site. He's waiting for that cloudburst to clear. He tries to go for the right click, doesn't get it in time. He actually takes out Glow right at the end as RB trades for it.
Gets the spike halfway there. Nice shot from RB. Gets another one as well on a Godco and picks up 4 kills this round. And they will take that first round.
Okay, so, I mean, listen, I Need Girlfriend, they had the good entry, especially on the pistol run. You expect them to all be spread out kind of in a default position. You saw the Astra earlier kind of focusing on A.
Yeah.
So you take that advantage. Say Killjoy's not going to have that much utility in the pistol round.
That's right.
So you get the plant. Now, do you try to risk anything here in the second round? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they just want to save up for that third round for the rifles.
Yeah, kind of as you would expect there. A little highlight. I don't know if we really need to highlight that one. I mean, yeah, RB hopped off and then went and shot people in the head. It was really good. All right. Any Girlfriend, what is your plan this time?
Oh, an early gravity well there to kind of keep them locked down from Glow.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? I like seeing how they like to use gravity well. I think it's the most interesting Astra thing we have.
Oh, for sure. It's so different, right? Because it's not just the zoning, but it actually displaces people that's within it, and then it applies to vulnerable afterwards. From F4Q for Zunba, I mean, he uses it in a very instant way. He always saves his stars. Glow right now, I think, just trying to make sure they're not going for like a full rush with just the pistols, right? Trying to make a kind of a wild card play here. So that will slow them down. They're peeking into B, which is just ready for him.
Yeah, that's so interesting that they actually, right here on round 2, they have Killjoy set up on B defensively. That's not what I was expecting, that's for sure. Does pop the alarm bot. King rotating over into the garage window.
And the Dissipate just to prevent any further creeping in after the alarm bot spot. I mean, I really love this from Vision Strikers, right? You expect, okay, B is kind of harder to retake, right? You only have those 2 entry points on the side. So we make sure that they don't do some crazy rushing with the Astra Nebulas. The other sites, we can just kind of take it slowly, go for a retake if we need to. And that's going to have to be the plan, as RB's the only one on A right now. Teammates coming in for backup right this moment.
Yeah, throw down those one-way smokes. Zest comes around the side, takes down Meteor and JW Gakko. Mondu, Climax all fall in a matter of seconds here. And a flawless victory for Vision Strikers.
Wow, I mean, Vision Strikers is... they're always kind of positioned in a way where they're ready to rotate if they need to, right? If they have to kind of peek and they're kind of trading utility, they'll step forward a bit. But as soon as we saw the alarm bot go off, we saw King kind of ready to shift one way or the other through C-Link. And we saw Zest kind of just peeking out for a moment, but then going back to A-Link, ready to rotate to A if they need to. And look at this, he gets there just in time to get the flank as they try to look for RB.
Zest the hero right there. Now, once again, throws down that gravity well. Really interesting to see. RB comes down, tries to hit the Blade Storm. Doesn't quite get him. Going to that A long now. Poking out, and does get gunned down by Mondu.
Yeah, taking
it's kind of an interesting way to try to go about it, huh?
Yeah, seemed a bit risky. I mean, it's one of those kind of high. I mean, if you start popping off with the Blade Storm, obviously you're going to continue chaining those kills. The Trailblazers are just going to say hi to each other. But I think, you know, result-wise, definitely kind of putting Vision Strikers on the back foot, right? You don't have the Jet anymore, and now with the Trailblazers being traded, I Need Girlfriend, they can just take the time a little bit, right? You can take another couple 10 seconds or so and say, all right, now where do we want to strike? The Jet's not there anymore. Do we try to scout out if Killjoy's still on B? That looks to be the plan. They're setting up their stars right now. The Nebula goes on to A-Link.
Down goes a Nano Swarm, and Stacks around the corner, gets Meteor through the box. Climax, though, coming in with a nice flank, takes down Zest, and JW guns down King.
Okay, I mean, this is so... Oh, well, they still haven't cleared Stacks as he's just sitting in sight. Not someone you want to leave alive for free on Vision Strikers.
Glow comes around the side and takes down Climax there, going into the garage. Just picks up the gun, backs out.
Oh, and Glow instantly placing the stars, trying to scare them out. They hear it. Oh, it's just outside of range for the Gravity Well. Godco will protect. There's a recon bolt. Glow hides from it by crouching under Lumber.
Oh, beautifully done there by Glow. Does get that one kill. Comes around the side. Bit of a duel right now between Godco and Glow.
Shock bolt, and Glow's gonna win it out as Godco has to whip out his pistol. Really well played from Glow.
Definitely saved that one nicely. I liked the try on the double stars, but just barely didn't get him.
Yeah. So, you know, it's his debut as Astra. We'll cut him some slack today, but if he ever misses another one in another match, I mean, that's but that just shows kind of how people are starting to think about how this changes the game a little bit, right? And Gravity Well now making sure with the recent patch, of course, we are now on patch 2.07, by the way, starting today here in VCT Korea. So the Gravity Well, if it pulls you far enough, both on the plant and the defuse, it will cancel you. So Glow trying to take advantage of that. Misses a bit, but he's still able to clutch it out.
We have Astra Stars spread around right now. RB coming with that off.
Oh,
backs up now.
Trying to keep them, but there's no follow-up on that Gravity Well, which is really unfortunate. If they had, if they had a raise or something else, or maybe even a shock bolt to try to combine on that, that could have done some decent damage. Oh, they're gonna tag the Jet. Meteor has to get out of here. There's a Cloud Burst.
Yeah, should be able to back away now and does so. So RB not gonna find anything with that off this time. Still holding that position. We actually do have their Sky still in that A-long area, so might be trapped there for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if you get lucky, obviously you get a kill on a kind of lucky lurk, but otherwise you are trapped in your own prison. Oh my gosh, are you going to repeat that? Too curious.
That's patience right there, I tell you.
Oh my God.
Gets Mondu as well. You lurk that long, and he just comes around the corner. He's like, oh, no problem. I'll just bust out the op and get another one.
Oh, man. I mean, Mondu, that's the best choice you could have made. I think that's partly why Meteor went back to try to clear away for Mondu, but unfortunately, both of them go down. It's RB you're playing with here, and King just sprays down on two.
Yeah, controls that spray through the wall, gets Climax as well. Stacks busts into the smoke and gets the kill on JW. A very clean victory for Vision Strikers as they go up 4-0.
Well, look, I mean, if you are a Vision Strikers fan and you were a little concerned about how they looked early on in Stage 2, they are definitely looking a lot better. Again, it's early on in the match, and it is against I Need Girlfriend, but the focal point is are they working as a team, or is it simply them taking these high risks and winning out on lucky duels, right? That's not what we're seeing here. Glow does seem to be a bit preemptive on the Astra usage, and I think what we're starting to see from those who have practiced more with Astra is you kind of wait, right? You save your stars and use it instantly. We'll see if that develops as the match continues on.
Yeah, I'm actually very interested in that, right? Because Glow is one of the most experienced FPS players in Korea, in the world, truly. So seeing his different take is really interesting.
I mean, you don't expect Glow to be just out in the middle
like that
after the Nebula. I mean, he puts up the Nebula for himself and he just marches out. That is crazy. Gravity Well after he hears the Trailblazer, but no one's going to bite that.
Stacks actually trying to go around here. We have the trap wire.
He's like, is that high enough that I can crawl under it? Staring at it. The Seekers have come out from Mondu as well.
Zest staring into B here. Meteor comes around the side, does get gunned down. Godco trying to enter. It's a bit of a tough one here for Gogko and Mandu.
Yeah, I mean, the spike's just dead open in the center of B. Mandu just gets in the line of sight for Glow as they get a flawless for Vision Strikers. And that, I mean, they have the Cosmic Divide and the Seekers ready to go for I Need Girlfriend. And it would have been great if they were able to use that a bit more preemptively before JW went down on a different site. Because on B, the Seekers have to go to the center door even before they split.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't really give you that much information if they're able to spray it down.
Well, if they turn around, you're about to get killed anyways, right? So you're definitely right. They got to go through that center door.
Yeah, exactly. It's it's a bit of a. I think they were a bit rushed to just trying to break in and make something happen as they're down 0-5. And now back on Sheriffs again. You're probably going to save your ults again, and now your abilities are starting to really just kind of sit there, right? You're not getting much value out of your utility on your ultimates.
That is very true. We haven't seen him really get much value out of pretty much anything thus far. You get that blind off on RB, make him pull back off the crate. Meteor looking for him, seeing if he's still there.
Yeah, I mean, Bladestorm, of course, always something that can change the course of the match. Especially when you're kind of on this eco round, you get 2 weapons, and suddenly things are looking bright for you.
Looks like Trailblazer ready to go. No, backs up for now. Climax going to peek through those mid doors. Stack's just waiting in C, along with Glow.
But it's things like this where you can tell I Need Girlfriend they're kind of still all working off of their own intel, right? Like, Climax peeking those double doors in Garage without any other help just seems insane to me. Luckily, there was no one there. Now he's able to take control of that. He gets Stacks. Cosmic Divide comes up, protecting that B site, and it has been planted.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I like where they put it down. They've planted kind of, I don't know, called belong here, where they can stand back and try to deny. They do throw down that lockdown.
Oh, the lockdown placement is so good. It covers window as well. So now they have to step out of line of sight. They have to use the gravity well early just in case, but it's already been done halfway. RB's just going to hold it as they're too late. And Glow, of course, on the cover. He actually gets a third as well. Well played by Vision Strikers.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Cosmic Divide, though. I like what they were playing for. One thing I do want to mention is it feels like they're going B a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Normally we see, like, most teams on the attack go to B maybe twice out of the 12 rounds.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's the 3rd time they've gone there, and we're 6 rounds in.
I mean, it's a bit of a Hail Mary play, right? B is that one where you're like, okay, well, if we rush in and we get them planned, we can protect it from window. But when the other team has their lockdown ready and their kill, King's just sitting there like, I can just set up on B until we lose a round because we're so far ahead. Like, I can just do it until you guys stop. You're having to take so much time to getting rid of that alarm bot, and then Kill can put a star down immediately. It's looking very troublesome. There is a reason it's easier to plant, even if it's harder to defend on the other sides, because they're a bit more open. There's a little more space to work with.
Stacks in that connector as he comes out. Oh, gets Climax around the corner. And the gravity well was going down.
That double take, and he gets the guiding light, and he gets the proc as well. So we know someone's up there. He doesn't necessarily know it's the entire team just yet.
Yeah,
but
they'll figure that out when this smoke goes away.
Yeah, pretty soon.
All right, Nebula ends.
Stacks does have another. He's peeking. All right, here we go. There's the next guiding light. And now you have to assume that there's at least more than one. Oh, the Seeker's going out as well.
Glow waiting just behind the plat here. Gonna gun in, and okay, Stacks takes down JW, but Godco gets the revenge there. King punishes.
Oh, King was ready for it. Mandu with the trade, though. It's still going trade for trade, but now down to a 1v3 as I Need Girlfriend had to start on the back foot. And Mandu just has to back out. I mean, your best bet is to rotate here. You don't have time, though. Your best bet is B, which...
Yeah, it's a little bit tough. This is... We can call it not optimal for Mandu here.
That's one way to put it. He just has to hold it, and he's not going to be able to do it. At this point, you might as well try to save that weapon. You don't really have a choice, though, as RB pinches on you from A.
Dude, 7-0 right now.
We might actually see Vision Strikers 13-0 if it goes this way.
That would be absolute madness. I feel like I Need Girlfriend, you know, they had that one round with the Cosmic Divide where they almost took it down, but other than that, it has been one-sided.
Quite so. I mean, I Need Girlfriend isn't really kind of combining their utility much, right? Like, each of them are using their own agents in ways that you would expect them to, in very good ways and, you know, textbook fashion. But if you're not timing it together against a team like Vision Strikers, you're not going to get any advantage as RB gets JW right as he's setting up a star. That is brutal.
Look at this. They are just rushing up through a short, through a long. Guiding Light comes around. Another kill by RB onto Climax.
Now,
trying to get another, but there is a tailwind through.
Oh my goodness. This is so tough for I Need
Oh
Girlfriend.
my god.
Oh, there's the gravity wall, setting it up for Zest. I mean, if you lose that Astra that early, I mean, sure, you have the Cypher with the Cyber Cage, but that's not really an optimal smoke, right?
No.
And so you lose any way of controlling a zone before you go in. That's super tough. And then you're kind of leaving Meteor up to his own devices as a jet to pop off, but that's not going to happen if the Astra dies without even being able to set up one thing for your team.
Now, that was a rough one. RB is getting his value out of this op right now.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is when Vision Strikers was looking a little shaky against WGS and eventually losing to F4Q, RB seemed to be the one that was kind of panicking and taking bigger risks, but now he's back in the zone, he's playing, you know, the angles that he's used to, he's getting the kills and then backing out, he's not greeting. This is working out very well. Now with the Seekers on A, but
oh my god!
Mandu goes immediately down. Zest is able to get the headshot and the Seekers.
Yeah, that was that went pretty well for Zest until he fell there. Oh my gosh. Now we have a 3 versus 3 situation. They don't have the best guns here on I Need Girlfriend. So it is a tough one. JW starting to come up. Ooh, in behind that Nebula is Meteor. He's very, very low at the moment.
Man, he stepped out right as the Nebula goes away. So Glow knows he only has the Marshal, which technically the Marshal got a technical buff in this patch within Viper's Toxin because it had a bit of a bug where it wasn't calculating the kill damage. But not useful here as RB gets another kill, and JW is left alone in a 1v2.
Well, it's going to be a tough one against RB and Glow.
He has 1 star left. I mean, you can't really do much here. Well, he has the Vandal. He's making some noise.
Yeah, he makes his way in. Glow getting ready for it.
All right, well, he baits out the gravity wall. I like that. He was waiting for it. He's going to plant.
A little bit of gunplay.
Glow has his suspicions that it's right under.
It's like so very, very, very obvious where he is right now.
Because he didn't get pulled in, and he wasn't there.
And I think that this is going to be pretty straightforward as they go towards Hell here, which is exactly where they're about to send JW.
Well, didn't stand a single chance.
No, not really. I mean, it was a tough round for him as well.
You know, you got the spike plant. That's like the smallest victory you could hope for when the round has already gone that way. And I Need Girlfriend. I think they need to slow it down a bit. They're kind of rushing round to round and just throwing, you know, their utility at the wall and seeing what sticks. And currently, it's nothing.
No, the wall is Teflon right now. Everything is sliding down, okay? This is...
Oh, my gosh.
Look at Glow right now, 10 kills, 1 death.
Oh, my gosh.
No, they are...
12-2, 10-1. I mean, Vision Strikers did not like their streak being broken. Let's just put it that way.
They're back with some fury here.
Yeah, they're like, I'm sorry that you have to be the first victim, I Need Girlfriend, but we have a fire under our butts, and it's not stopping.
They actually throw the guiding light through the mid doors and do get confirmation that people are out there. Also, I mean, this has been a very kind of interesting to watch the way that they have been playing Glow on Astra so far. You know, you mentioned a little bit before, Stacks gets Godko there, but just some of these like preemptive moves he's doing over at A lobby.
Yeah, I mean, it's very Vision Strikers, right? They use anything and everything to get early information so they can continue to prep. Another Cosmic Divide, this time going vertically on the map and splitting B in 2. Now Glow just waiting to see they hear anything else. Someone peeking over that Cosmic Divide as King gets traded out. Meteor's actually going to pick up one with the op.
That is a big one. RB trying to get the kills and does get another. It's 1-on-3. This is tough.
I mean, I think RB risks this though. You're so far ahead. Okay, well,
down he goes.
There wasn't at that angle. There wasn't much hope, but you're so far ahead. You know, it's not really going to hurt you. You can get that off back if you want. It's not going to change what I Need Girlfriend has. Otherwise, they're going to keep that off. You might as well risk it to take it out of their hands because then their economy is back in shambles. But hey, they're
9-1, right?
Yeah, 9-1. They're able to put one on the board.
I think like the scoreboard isn't fixing itself.
The scoreboard's like, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Take care of some things.
Our scorekeeper is just like, wait, what? He's like falling asleep at this point.
Yeah, he was just like sleep clicking on the scoreboard for Vision Strikers. Yeah, so I Need Girlfriend gets one on the board. Oh man, if Meteor lost that would have been setting them back immediately. He's able to get out.
Yeah, look how far forward they've gone with that Nebula in the mid window.
Yeah, I mean, Vision Strikers does do that now and then, so you have to start suspecting it. And Glow is now right outside.
Yeah, Glow is... Okay, pops out around the side, does get a single kill there.
But Zest is holding window, so you can't really peek for Glow. This is a setup for Vision Strikers.
Yeah, they are massacring this time. They're so angry they lost a round.
Oh my God.
RB,
come on.
With that classic into Meteor. Sneaking around down back.
Doesn't even bother whipping out his own operator. Oh my goodness.
I Need Girlfriend having a bit of a tough time here. We do have a little bit of a pause. We'll see what that's about momentarily, but this is more dominating than I thought it would be.
I mean, this is just, it's textbook Vision Strikers with a different comp. But I think for fans of Vision Strikers, it's very refreshing to see that they can adjust that. Because the biggest concern was, will they ever use these new agents now that other teams have picked them up?
No, I know. I was wondering if we would just see Glow on Omen only forever. Like, he doesn't even know
he's
what
like
the other...
50 years old and he's playing Omen.
I know. It's kind of crazy. I'm like, well, we should have seen Brimstone once, Glow. Like, come on. Okay, looks like we do have a rush going up towards A here. Nanostorm slowing down at A short, pops around the corner and gets King.
All right, here we go. We're starting to see the utility kind of being used in conjunction with entry. Cypher, not your typical entry agent, but they're making it work as I Need Girlfriend.
The Cosmic Divide goes up right across. Try and get that off shot out through there. Cyber Cage goes up in heaven. RB's sitting inside of it.
Well, this was a really good divide from Vision Strikers because it keeps them all in hell, but they're not actually able to clean it up quick enough. And now Glow alone in a 1v2. He gets one. He has the Sheriff. He needs to hit the shot. He's not able to. I mean, Vision Strikers, the idea with that Cosmic Divide from Glow was making sure they either have to stay in hell or, if they go out to long, I mean, they kind of lose the spike, basically. Yeah. But, man, I Need Girlfriend said, all right, you want chaos. I mean, that's where we were born. They're just ready for it.
That's where we were born.
Yeah, they're like, you want to put us in? Well, this is where we belong. And they just stand their ground with the guns. And they're able to put one extra round on the board. 10-2 lead for Vision Strikers.
Yeah, and that was one of the more dominating 10-2 leads that we've seen.
Oh, yes.
We've had a couple things go 10-2 at the beginning, but this was brutal. And now it's like, okay, well, the pistol round almost decides it. you know? So a lot of pressure here on I Need Girlfriend going into the defender side.
Oh, I mean, I think if you're I Need Girlfriend, Vision Strikers typically will play more aggressive than usual on pistol rounds because they don't have a lot of utility to work with. They just kind of full send it one way or the other. You have to take a risk and be prepared for that. Prevent that maybe with your own early gravity well, something, because they win the pistol round and then they win the second round. Then they're on match point on a bonus with SMGs. That is not good.
No, it certainly is not. Vision Strikers, I mean, they came into tonight expecting to win. Did they expect 10-2 on Haven on the
I mean, well, they're definitely feeling good about it.
Side,
this is putting them kind of back where they want to be, right, in terms of their morale here. So we've got early stars from everybody, and there's the early gravity well as well from JW. I mean, you have to do that in this pistol round. You have to make sure that the momentum is slowed down. Okay, sees JW.
Just sets up that Nebula.
Oh, JW's going to creep up into it.
Oh, but he actually backs out of it.
Oh, he was just waiting for someone to creep into it himself. Okay. All right, JW just playing real close to fire.
Hellstrom popping in there. And Stax, takes a lot of damage there. Stax takes down JW, though.
Yeah, eventually wins the dual glow with
that
the
was
lurk.
a funny location.
Listen, it doesn't matter.
Did he shrouded step up there? Like, how do you get, what?
If he's not, even if he's not Omen, he's still there.
Yeah. He's like, no, I'm always on this box no matter what.
I actually just spawn here and I just never move.
I pull myself up there with a gravity well, don't you know?
Oh my gosh, if people start doing some crazy things.
That would be wild.
Can you imagine Astra entering with a gravity well of your own? You just like slide into view.
Yeah. You got to start doing some physics there, right? You know how you use like gravity when you're in Apollo 13 to shoot around the moon? Tailwind plus gravity well, it's like you just get going so fast.
All right, well, Godco is going to get another pick, but not expecting RB in the back of sight. Doesn't clear that. And now Meteor all alone.
Right through the box. But you know what?
Oh, that's unfortunate. They tried, though. I mean,
they made it close.
They did what they needed to, right? They stopped any type of movement on A. They kind of scared them out of B with a lot of challenges, both through Garage and at B. They had the right ideas. At that point, it came down to, okay, well, Vision Strikers, first of all, as soon as they won a couple of those duels in the Garage and at B, they said, all right, we're rotating right away to C. And then on top of that, I mean, you have the aim skill of Vision Strikers. You can't really beat that. And now they're rushing into the site because of time. Unfortunate.
Except for that one moment right there where RB missed 3 shots at the back of Sova's head. But yeah, absolutely. Now, Glow and Stax, they are staring up. Ooh, nice shot there. Staring up that C-Long. Nebula goes down at the mid doors. King setting up the turret.
This is something I've noticed they do a lot early on in rounds for Vision Strikers, is they'll always kind of pair Zest with RB as Sova, because you're not going to go deep with that duo, but you can clear out kind of the entry points into the first hallways of any map, so then RB can try to go in for any challenges if they spot someone. Meanwhile, Stax is kind of creating chaos and getting information on the opposite side of the map, and now they use everything. RB goes in, Meteor tries to counter by stepping back with the Judge, but he's not able to find a target. Certainly
not. Gets gunned down, looking in the wrong direction. Now they're going to go ahead and plant. It's a 4-on-3 right now. JW trying to come up from behind, but King is waiting for him.
Yep, the alarm bot destroyed, so King knows, and JW knows that he's been detected. He's trying to use a star to get some kind of advantage. Glow cleans out the back. King gets rid of the lurk. Now it's just Climax.
Good luck, Cypher.
You can't. I mean, you do want to die eventually on this round because you want to get those extra creds, but unfortunately, that puts Vision Strikers at that point.
Yeah, 12-2 right now. I mean, there's no real comeback potential here for I Need Girlfriend. They could all play the best games of their lives for the rest of it, and they're going to drop one by accident, right?
Yeah, 10 rounds in a row. That would almost be worse for Vision Strikers than losing their first map ever, before, right? Losing 10 rounds in a row.
Well, if you lose there, that's... Oh, my gosh.
I mean... You got to feel for I Need Girlfriend a little bit, though. Who would have thought that you'd have to face Vision Strikers with them bringing out Astra in this Deciders match, right? This was not the fate that you were originally handed when this group got drawn. And RB just makes a quick entry as Jet. And this is something interesting, right? They've gone back to the Jet ever since people have been bringing out Astra, because Astra can really slow you down. They can really mess up your blast packs as Raze. And so now this allows RB to make that clean entry as the single duelist here for Vision Strikers.
They have got a great setup there, and Stax comes down, gets the kill onto Mondu as he was trying to come around the other side. RB throwing down that cloud burst.
Oh, okay, Meteor takes the risk in after that Nova Pulse goes down, so he's able to pick up a kill. Climax trades one as well. Climax gets 2, Climax gets 3.
Ooh.
Okay.
Climax.
I'm going to be honest, as soon as they planted the spike, I was like, well, Vision Strikers is not losing this post-plant. They can't possibly.
They had a good spread as well, and then Stax goes down and gets a kill.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, yeah, this is going very well, but they do hold on.
Okay, well, I mean, the chaos coming through that garage, really, they weren't quite prepared for that. As soon as one falls, and then the Judd, you just continue to press on. But again, it's not a big deal for Vision Strikers. They could even, if they wanted to, they could give it another round for the sake of economy. But they can buy guns other than RB, who has that Blade Storm, so they're feeling all right. They still have their utility.
All right, Gravity Well going down on the entrance to A. See a Star here waiting at those mid doors and on the other side of them as well. JW just kind of waiting there, throws down that Nebula. RB lurking within.
They're just going to continue to test each other out. There's the Shock Bolt. The Trailblazer comes out. So at that point, I mean, Vision Strikers doesn't need to get any more information. They know that there's 1 or 2 members there waiting for them. So they just make sure that no one peeks out. The Owl Drone now leading the way for RB. Climax was on his camera still. He's not able to get his gun out in time.
Wow, that was really painful. He saw them coming as well. Stacks poking in. Oh, King comes from behind in those windows.
Okay, well, they eventually take RB down. So now it's a 3-on-4 for I Need Girlfriend. Oh, and Mondo actually takes down Stacks with the spike. That's going to slow it down, using the Seekers immediately just to try to secure this round win as they need to.
Yeah, with only Glow left over, he's kind of got to get those kills. Aldrone comes out, shoots it down, trying to get him around the box. Mondu comes around one side.
Oh my gosh, I thought he was going to do it.
Yeah, for a moment there. Mondu, though, picking up 4 kills.
Yeah, he made that happen. I mean, he made the spike drop, and that halted all momentum for Vision Strikers. Stacks just an extra step behind, not able to get in sight on time as he was trying to make sure he covers the back. And again, sometimes playing that extra caution on Vision Strikers, that kind of textbook perfection, does bite them if the enemy team is just kind of being a bit more aggressive, right? You just don't suspect them. Everyone else has already walked in. They're already kind of setting up the utility. And you're like, okay, I'll just make sure no one jumps down from window, and you get caught in sight. Not something you were expecting. And now they just ignore the gravity well, and now they're pushing through. They say, all right, it's time to end this map. There's the guiding light, and dashes in. They have the Seekers as well if they wanted to use it.
Oh, Godco ends up taking down RB, but gets taken down there by Stacks. Stacks waiting on the entrance, spotting the window, comes around the side. Blind comes in.
Stacks was ready for it, though. He turns around. Now, Stacks has the spike, so he needs to either get across or get it over. There's the lockdown, trying to prevent them from pushing in any further.
Comes around, and the crossfire does it. Stacks picks up a kill as well.
We have Vision Strikers on defense as we're looking at this mirror matchup in terms of agents, so don't get confused there. It's so funny when Vision Strikers plays, like, I don't even pay as much attention to the win percents anymore because they're so high compared to anyone else's.
It is. And they've played so many maps as well, so it's like, oh, this actually means something.
Yeah. Okay, so actually kind of doubling down on A with utility, meanwhile ready for any type of craziness on B, and there is a gravity well. This scares Vision Strikers a little bit. RB just making sure he stays out of line of sight.
And looks like it dives into the gravity well there. Round comes the blind, and Meteor ducks into the Nebula.
Okay, so I Need Girlfriend drawing attention at B main, but then taking over mid control. However, as you didn't make any other moves, you're kind of stuck in mid now.
Yeah.
They all expected, they got a tag on the guiding light. This Meteor is kind of separated from his team. This does not feel great.
No, it does not. We'll see if they can come in through mid-market, maybe. I don't think you can go into the back. They've just... Stacks is waiting for you. Oh!
They were very lucky that Stacks finished peeking there. Climax still drawing some attention. They're actually going to pinch on Vision Strikers here in B main. But RB and Zest are not letting them have an easy time.
No, certainly not. Throws on that Cloud Burst, and Zest at 2 health. Takes one down, but does get gunned down himself by Climax. And they clean it up. Only Zest falling.
Oh, RB dashes out. Zest is like, are you a coward? He just stands in the Nano Swarm as he guns him down.
Absolutely.
Gets one kill. Well, Vision Strikers lead 1-0. I mean, I Need Girlfriend, they started with a decent plan, but they kind of hesitated after they took a couple of hits. Of course, Climax running very low on that B main. The guiding light coming out, I mean, that's props to Stacks. He kind of read them like a book, and he said, okay, something's fishy's going on here. I'm going to check mid because we don't have anyone stationed for now. And they're doing it again. This time they're just leaving the alarm bot in mid. They're not going to cover it. They're not going to fight for it. Meanwhile, they make sure that any type of rush can be countered with their weapons. We have 4 SMGs.
Yeah, one-way smoke there going into a main. Little blind in the center, confirming. Zest waiting here in that mid-market. The alarm bot does get shut down, so he knows they're there. Well, coming around the side. Ooh. Beautiful shot onto Mandu. Backing away, though, as Meteor makes his way forward and takes down Meteor as well.
Yeah, gets the heal on top of that, so there was no chance for Meteor. Meanwhile, King peeks out mid, finally takes out JW, and now that they've cleared out, you know, A short on that catwalk, they've cleared out mid, they know that they're not in any position to try to make a sudden play here with only 2 people left on I Need Girlfriend. Not to mention, they're split apart, Spike all the way back as well.
Oh, actually gets a kill around the side there, but Climax does end up falling. RB finishes off Godco, and as expected, round 2 goes to Vision Strikers.
You know, Artosis, it's starting to look a little bit like Haven. I'm just going to go ahead and say, I mean, look at I Need Girl. Mandu does not look happy.
No, not too much.
And, you got to feel for him, right? Because they made it to the main stage here for stage 2 for challengers. And, you know, they had a tough group, but, you know, they're thinking like, well, we can make it to Deciders match, maybe play against WGS or F4Q, maybe we can, you know, try to catch them off guard, but now they have an angry Vision Strikers, and
yeah,
you're trying what you have prepared, but it's just not deep enough to try to catch VS off guard.
Totally. It's not their fault to be here, but here it is. Now, it looks like a big push here over into A. Smoking, dashing in there, double Nanostorm goes down, but dodges out pretty quickly.
But this is what I mean from Vision Strikers, right? If they choose to do that, if they're like, okay, we think they're going to commit to B, so let's have 4 people there and pinch them, they do it, and they leave Killjoy with just utility just to buy time and information, right? King doesn't challenge anything, backs out right away, and now you can have a retake with all 5 members. It's not bad.
Yeah, I think they definitely have the potential here. Now Stacks throws out that Trailblazer, gets shot down before it even gets over. They do get the detection there, sitting down in hell. King comes in from behind.
Oh man, King was ready to pinch on him. I mean, they thought they had all the information on Heaven. They had the recon bolt, they tagged him, and they were ready for those kills, but King said no. Perfect timing as he breaks through the door. And Vision Strikers, honestly, if anyone's really interested in Vision Strikers, there's quite a few breakdown videos, but even for yourself, if you go back and watch their VODs, because it's really hard to capture everything when you're watching it live, just the timing is one of the most impeccable things when they do any type of execute. If it's a retake, if it's a post plan, if it's entry into a site, just when they choose to make their move as a unit is insane. They don't leave anything to chance.
Well, they've been together for so long, and not just in this game as well, right?
Yes.
I mean, these guys are old Counter-Strike players, and they really know how to communicate. You can see that in their plays so clearly.
Yeah, and you know, each of them knowing exactly what their agent does, what the timing is, and then of course Glow, being the IGL, the in-game leader, will usually make the calls for what strat they're going with, and it all just comes together beautifully as RB has to back out, but the Trailblazer is going to spot all of them and keep them back.
That one-way smoke does get blinded, so Tailwind's out. RB going back inside of A. They're going to go ahead and take the orb here. Well, at least that gives Meteor the nice, the Blade Storm. Let's see if he gets anything done. Like, he's going to proc it instantly here. They're playing with Sheriffs, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, that is the best way to open this round for them, right? He was only 1 point away, prioritized that ult orb, and now you've got, you know, you've got the best chance you have in any type of round like this where you're up against rifles. Of course, the Blade Storm can really turn the tide, like we mentioned in Haven. If you can get 1 or 2, you know, Vandals away from the team, from the opponent, it's going to be excellent. All right, I Need Girlfriend. They are just entering B site. Meteor dashes in.
And Meteor waiting here. Cloudburst blocking view and gets the kill onto Zest. Very nicely done. Well, actually, I guess Climax actually got it.
Climax actually finishes him off, but that does give a weapon over to Meteor, but he's caught as two members come through Market. Now a 2v3 retake for Vision Strikers, but do they know that Godco is still in B main? They don't!
Godco coming in with that flank onto RB, shooting through the wall at Stax. Stax coming around the side, gets Godco.
It's okay,
Can he take this site alone?
Stax's crosshair just actually doesn't move up or down. It's just always lined up.
Yeah, he knows exactly how tall everyone is.
Yeah. But he just enters right into the crossfire. So I Need Girlfriend, they make it work, right? They have the Blaze Storm. They send Meteor in, even though he's not the one that picks up the first kill. They're able to enter the site that way, despite the Nanoswarm and the Killjoy utility. And this is something with Killjoy, right, is if you can kind of predict where her utility is going to be placed based on how your opponent plays, you can just still strike the site and try to take the Killjoy out immediately, right? You can jump over those Nanoswarms. You can try to just take out the turret or ignore it for the time being, especially if you have someone like the Sky to heal. And
it's the saddest feeling in the world as well, when you have all your tech out and Killjoy goes down and none of it's getting used.
All right, so now I Need Girlfriend, good read. They're afraid that Vision Strikers might push out, especially with their own Blade Storm, and they get the correct read. Climax is going to be safe after taking just one small hit.
Backs up now, RB with the Frenzy as his fallback weapon. I Need Girlfriend taking over that mid very, very strongly. Even Sova backing up. Looks like they're going to rotate towards B, maybe? They do have the spike over there with their Killjoy.
Oh, but Stax is ready with the Guiding Light again, but no noise made just yet. If I Need Girlfriend can get the first hit with their own Sky utility, this could turn very sour, but they're not going to use it. He peeks first.
Yeah, gets that kill instantly. Stax comes around the corner, headshots JW as well. Cloudburst goes out, maybe saves him for a little bit, but Meteor falls as the Cloudburst goes away. And now just Godco left over. The spike is in the center. Good luck, Godco.
There's not much of a chance here. There's the Nebula just making sure he doesn't have any chance. The turret being placed on Catwalk. They did not want him approaching the spike. We have Zest coming through B main to cover the back for RB. I mean, Godco, you got to just save this Vandal if you want any chance of taking more rounds here.
Right. But he's like peeking and stuff too. Okay, he walks back. Yeah, he's just gonna sit very defensively here.
Yeah. Listen, yeah, you can maybe watch one angle if they try to come hunt you down. Vision Strikers usually will not do that unless they're really in a need to shut you down. So you're safe here. Listen, the Vandals, the best thing you're gonna get this round, and there it goes. He gets the save. Vision Strikers happy to leave him alone.
All right, well, I Need Girlfriend. They did take that previous round and looked pretty good doing it with those Sheriffs, but let's see what they can do now. They go ahead and buy what they can, a Judge onto Mondu, everyone else with Phantoms and Vandals.
Yeah, it was just really unfortunate that Mondu was kind of peeking out into Market without using any of his utility, and again, when you have an agent like that, like the Astra, like the Sky, and you're the one first to peek and you go down, that costs your team a lot of information.
Yeah, Guiding Light doesn't cost that much, man. You can get it back, don't worry, the next round, right? You gotta use that utility, that's why it's there.
Yeah, if it gets shut down, that's still information. You gotta think in a different way. Which is a mistake, a lot of players will often use if you're under pressure, or newer players especially, right? You're like, well, I gotta make sure this is perfect. It's like, no, you don't need to.
Just spam your stuff out and try to get your kills. All right.
The alarm bot's gonna spot him. Meteor will take it down, but now they know. The Guiding Light doesn't tag anyone, but they have to suspect. Killjoy at least is here. Got a couple extra stars coming down from both sides. They're going to skirt around.
Get that rotation coming in.
Deep Guiding Light.
Ooh, King gets Mondu there.
All right, well, JW and Meteor will clean out the site for the time being, but they're already coming through Heaven. Oh, and JW. He Cosmic Defies so he can still hear in Heaven, but it's not going to help them as Vision Strikers just jumps in.
Oh my god, now it's just Stax against two. See what he can do. He is going to be flanked a little bit here.
He has to check Hell. He knows this, but he can't. It's too dangerous. Oh, he's waiting.
It's so dangerous. Okay, here we go. Around the corner. Does get him.
Okay, the Nanoswarm's already been used. He can just hold this to half. Oh, okay. Climax ready to peek. Gets the headshot. Really good usage of the lockdown. At that point, you don't want to save it. because timing-wise, it forces him, even if he wins the duel, if he gets detained, he's not going to be able to continue that
very true.
defuse. So really good use, puts another round on the board. Listen, that Cosmic Divide,
I liked that.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because you can't possibly enter hell there just to check, right?
Right, yeah.
And they don't have a raise to throw paint shells in there. And now you can make sure you continue hearing Heaven. Vision Strikers jumps through it, just immediately denying that information, but you're still safe to wait there. Your teammate can listen for the defuse. Really good use.
Right, looks like they're going to go ahead, set up Killjoy over here on B. Most of the team here for I Need Girlfriend over on that B side. Looks like Trailblazer going to go through that mid. RB waiting on the side, does not show himself as the Trailblazer comes up.
Very patient.
Yeah.
Zest will just send out a recon bolt of his own. Turret is going to spot them coming in to be main, but again, Vision Striker is not over-rotating. They're just waiting until they have more information. Seekers come out though, now they see everyone. There is the movement on the map.
Yeah, Shock Bolt goes in, gets some damage there. Right, smoke's going down right now, and Nano Swarm underneath. And look at this, beautiful Hunter's Fury comes out, getting some insane hits.
Oh my gosh, Zest! You know the lockdown's been used, so you use it to just shut down the entire entry. 2 kills, and the rest of the team clean it up. Oh, you can look at RB's laughing a little bit. I mean, that is high-value Hunter's Fury right there.
Yes, it was. I actually did not expect that right there, and then he just nails everyone's like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, you want me to stay in mid-market? That's fine. That's fine. I'll stay right here.
Really well done. And on top of that, I mean, it prevents them from, you know, being able to take their time to try to work around that lockdown a little bit. I think Godko might have activated his Hunter Fury right at the same time, and it was used to shut him down, but Zest making sure that no chances are taken. So I Need Girlfriend, they're on a bit of an eco. We do have a judge on Mandu, but now they're going to rush it.
Oh! Meteor! 2 kills, immediately gets up to Heaven inside of the Nebula, peeks his head out, and almost gets King. Misses a little bit there and gets gunned down. Stacks, takes Godko before Mandu knocks him out.
Yeah, well, Mandu does have a Vandal now, and he's going to win that duel. The Guiding Light not going to tag him just yet. Zest loses sight. Mandu just needs to wait. Shockbolt not making it all the way through.
Yeah, gets that kill. Now it's on Climax. And Climax takes down Zest. All right.
He does it.
Thrifty.
I mean, listen, they got it thrifty, right? They got a couple guns on the floor as Meteor goes in and gets those first 2 kills. Well done. And this is what you need, though. And this is what we talked about, Artosis, is this map really gives you a benefit when you're trying to play hyper-aggressive. If you can get into the site with that jet or the raise, cause a little chaos, and now you kind of have it on lockdown with the doors being able to be shut.
So, well done. See where we want to go this time. Looks like everyone getting ready over in that A lobby. So it's going to be a charge forward. Does tag Glow. He's going to back way up.
Yeah, uses the gravity well to buy some time. Just waiting until they know more information before the rest of the team rotates. They're going to leave Zest to scout everything out with the Owl Drone. RB makes his move first, and now they're just waiting for the retake. Vision Strike is not taking chances once again.
Yeah, they're all rotating over fully. Don't forget, last time it looked like this. They had that nice flank from King coming in. As everyone poured in through Heaven, he came in through the doors. Now Stack's going to go ahead, throw those Seekers out, as well as the Trailblazer sends it down, gets a concuss. Moving forward now, King once again coming through the door, but gets gunned down.
Meteor gets 2, Meteor gets 3, JW with another one, and RB gets 1 peek, but he's not able to do much more with the operator. I Need Girlfriend finally putting up a fight with yet another round, bringing it to 4-5 scoreline.
All right. This is starting to become a bit of a map, isn't it?
This is looking much better for them for sure. I mean, this is kind of what we wanted to see, you know, some changes of pacing on Haven that we didn't get to watch, but now I Need Girlfriend feeling a lot better.
Happy to see it. I was really afraid that we were just going to have a blowout here, but so well done. Meteor just, I mean, railing in. It looks like they really learned from that flank last time.
Yes. You have, and that's the thing, you have to learn round from round, right? Because at the end of the day, teams will kind of work by habit, right? It's very rare for you to always switch the... Oh! That is uncharacteristic of RB. He misses up first, and you can see him kind of being shocked himself. He pauses for a second. He's not able to clean up the kill. Now with RB down in mid and him peeking out that far, you know that Vision Strikers is on an eco. They already used the Blade Storm as well. So you're safe to rush it. You have your weapons. I mean, I Need Girlfriend should have this on lockdown. Vision Strikers just looking to do some damage.
It looks like an almost impossible thing for them to get in here right now with those Sheriffs and take this over. They have like no shields on most of them as well. Go ahead, send in the Gliding Light. Not sure what that's going to do for him. Yeah, Meteor comes around the side, kills Glow and King. Only Stacks left over. So he'll get a few headshots, but I can't imagine him actually finishing this, right?
It Stacks. Okay.
Okay, finally takes him down. Not before he gets 2 more headshots to add to his wall.
I mean, that guy's insane. How does he do it every time he's left alone? Like, it's just ridiculous.
I feel like, is he like Babe Ruth or something? You know, where it's like he only aimed for homers, so that's why he also has the most strikeouts or whatever. It's like Stacks misses a lot of shots, but he hits the head when he hits.
Yeah, if he notices his crosshair is not on the head, he just doesn't shoot. Yeah. He's like, oh, not my percentage. Oh man, I mean it's crazy. And again, a lot of times it is because it's kind of on these clutch rounds with Sheriffs on ecos, but still, it is incredible. As we're looking at I Need Girlfriend, they're picking up the momentum more and more. Now there's a lot of Killjoy utility, and Meteor gets stuck amongst both Cloudburst. He's not able to make it through. King still in hell as well. Here's the Cosmic Divide.
Once again, the Cosmic Divide in that same location.
Yeah, and they're going to use, it looks like a Nova Post was used on Heaven as well, making sure they don't just jump through. But so much utilities coming through that JW still scared to go for the medium plant. I mean, it's a 2v4. They lost so much before this Cosmic Divide went down. There's a Nova Pulse earlier grabbed well, it looks like. They, you know, this time Vision Strikers, they just had to wait. Yeah. That kind of seemed like a panic Cosmic Divide.
A little bit. It wasn't as well planned out as before.
Well, last round before the switch, but Artos is, I mean, this is already much better than Haven.
Yeah, 6-5. I mean, you'd be happy to take this, truly.
Yeah, you've got the 5 rounds, right? You're feeling okay. You started an attack. I mean, if you get this round,
6-6.
That's actually kind of
maybe you
dangerous
take the
for Vision Strikers, yeah.
Vision Strikers, so far this stage, they haven't had a clean 2-0, right?
Yeah.
1-2, 2-1, like.
It's starting to look a little dicey. RB with the operator, trying to look across Cat, but with the Nebula, he has to kind of hold this close angle for now.
Yeah, just waiting for that to go away. We hear some Trailblazers going through the center. Get a strong kill there. Look at that. The patience pays off. Takes down Meteor. You don't expect someone to be sitting there with an operator waiting for the Nebula to run out.
I mean, knowing that timing, too, is just impeccable. As the Seekers go out. Coming out from both sides, actually, they're going to kind of trade routes. Now, I Need Girlfriend gets the information that there seems to be more people kind of pushed out on A, so they're going to rotate over to B, but King.
Ooh. Yeah, really nice spot that King was hiding in there and gets that kill. As they try to enter in through that B main.
Oh, Climax has the lockdown. Do we have... Oh, Zest actually. Yeah, Zest is the one that died, so they know they can keep that up.
All right, we'll just counter lockdown then. That's the other thing that kind of does
Let's all be detained for bringing 7 seconds or whatever.
Together.
All right, so neither one really getting the detains that you want. Stacks gonna lose that duel.
Yeah, Climax coming out. RB with that off kill, and that will clean it up. 7-5 on the defense here for Vision Strikers.
I mean, pretty standard scoreline you'd expect, right? It doesn't really have too much weight for either team, right? It really comes back to now the momentum. I mean, if I Need Girlfriend are able to pick up the pistol round, they're going to be able to even it up on defense and try to pick up that pace themselves.
Most likely,
but, I mean, I think for Vision Strikers, you have to start to kind of think back and say, okay, well, the rounds we lost with that hyper-aggression, you know, why did that happen? Do we want to do the same, or are they going to continue to push out even on defense?
Yeah, that's a good question, right? Like, are they going to play a very standard defense, or are they going to do one of these crazy ones where you're, like, pushing mid with your team?
Yeah, you know, with we saw with WGS. I mean, that Yoru and Omen combo, freaking smoking out mid and then throwing out the blind side and just marching all over Vision Strikers. Obviously, not the same composition. They don't have as much of a chance to do that in mid, but again, with Astra, because you can cover the whole map at any given time.
Yeah.
It really opens up the possibilities.
It does. It's so interesting and fun to get a new agent like this that can affect the map from across the map.
Yeah, it changes how you have to think about timings, right?
Yeah.
It changes everything you knew about tactical FPSs, and that's kind of what's been fresh about Valorant for sure. You know, all the different abilities and the composition starting to matter rather than just economy. And it looks like RB going with the Frenzy. He's been starting to prefer that quite a bit, especially for Jet.
And they've got a little bit of a spread there. Backing up right now, going towards A. All right, Mandu gonna check with that Trailblazer.
They hear it coming. It's shot down before he can actually get any clear sight of a single player.
Godko shoulder peeking from heaven. They backed up reasonably much, but Vision Strikers turning around again. And this goes back to what you were kind of talking about. Of course, Vision Strikers always likes to deny any information to their opponents, so they're never coming in at regular timings. They've been very quiet for a very long time. And what do you do here as I Need Girlfriend? This gets nerve-wracking as the longer you wait and they don't show themselves.
Exactly. I mean, Vision Strikers really plays with your nerves a bit, but I Need Girlfriend is playing very smart. They only have one person kind of bouncing back and forth on Mandu for that Sky, and now as Vision Strikers comes in, I Need Girlfriend, do you back off and wait for the retake? It looks like it.
Yeah, Godko has to move back. That was a perfect Nebula right on top of where he was standing. RB waiting inside of it, shoots the Frenzy off and backs out.
It was getting just a bit too dicey. Lots of spam coming through. Trailblazer sent out the door as it's been broken. Zest challenges him after the Trailblazer. Really good. That intel sharing for Vision Strikers.
Right, ooh, the blind is just beautiful. Climax gets Zest as he comes around the corner. Stacks takes him out, though. And look at that. I Need Girlfriend cleaning up. Owen Glow left over and cannot defend the spike.
I love to see this. When normally what we see from weaker teams is they start to panic, right? They rush in and you're like, well, I got to even the score out a little bit. I got to get a kill. But they just say, all right, just back off, play it safe, wait for the Nebulas to go away, wait for them to plant. We'll just do a retake. And they play it so smart, pinching at the same time. They're learning.
Yes, absolutely. That was very, very well done.
Really good patience from them. Gives them that pistol round, and now they have a chance to even it up. 2 judges, but otherwise keeping to the Ghosts, trying to see if they can kind of stack that up for round 3.
Yeah, that's actually been... I've seen that a little bit nowadays. Instead of Spectres, occasionally teams are saying, you know what, let's just use the Ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, especially on defense, if you can kind of hold angles and you're playing a bit more patient, you can take advantage of that range and the headshot. Of course, Vision Strikers, no big surprise. They're not committing any... Vision Strikers, when they lose pistol rounds, they just don't spend a single credit.
Yeah,
like, they'll maybe
much.
buy like 1 or 2 utility here, but you know they won't really buy much else.
Now, they've all moved up through the mid. The market doors are closed. Godko has a really nice angle there, watching for them to try to enter.
Oh, and they ping deep into defender spawn as well. So Vision Strikers either wanting to check there or maybe try to make a wrap all the way around. They're going to go for it with the guiding light. The Nebula will deny that vision. They suspect he's in there, but now that gives them a way to flank on B.
Oh, that's so funny. Look at this position that they're going to have coming in. Now, Climax does take down King, and JW headshot stacks. Cess, though, getting JW. RB coming around the side here.
Okay, gets rid of the Nanoswarm, gives him a little bit more breathing room, but Godko takes down Zest, and Meteor jumps around with the Judge. They have the spike. RB left all alone. How do you challenge this?
Yeah, with a Judge? Like, come on.
You have a Frenzy against a Ghost and a Judge. You're not winning long range or short range. Oh, man.
It's a tough one, man. You gotta
to
get it somehow.
Yeah.
Mandu takes him down.
I mean, I like that from Vision Strikers, though, right? Again, you kind of have to take those gambles when you lose the pistol round, and going all the way through spawn. They don't expect that.
No, they really do not. Like, the Nebula to horseback the Sova player towards A, and then just running in through that back when everyone's kind of waiting over in B main. I like it. It was a very cool idea, but they were outgunned, and it feels like I Need Girlfriend is a bit more confidence here, right? 7-7.
Surely.
They're playing calmly.
Exactly. I think that's the biggest thing. On
Yeah.
Haven, we saw them kind of losing it and saying, all right, well, we just got to go to a site, and B's in front of me, so I'm going to run in. But here they're playing calm on both sides on attack and defense. But the biggest thing is, again, Vision Strikers, they play by denying info and making you have to double guess yourselves, and I Need Girlfriend says, nope, you know what, we'll play for retakes as well. We will just stand our ground.
Totally, yeah.
And we'll get our own information.
Absolutely. I love the way that you put it, right? They're ready to try to actually retake these spots.
Oh, well, I'll not going to get much value there. Trailblazers being shut down at the same time from Mandu. Snack still has his for attack, and Vision Strikers is poised on A main. They'll deny that. They're going to strike with the guiding light. Meteor dashes through, or Meteor was ready for the dash. He waits, gets one kill, immediately traded by Stacks.
Yeah, Godko up top right now, waiting inside the Nebula. RB gets some shots off onto Mandu, but Godko shoots him right through the Nebula.
Oh, man.
Well, Zesk, he's going to pick up the orb, and that's about that.
Yeah, you got to save this weapon, right? You don't have the clear lead, and Climax is so ready for him. Oh, my gosh.
Trying to long-range judge him here. Zesk very low. The turret could get him. Turret kill.
Oh, they're pitching in on him. Zest, he has nowhere to go.
No, he doesn't. Let's see what he can get done. That's some deadly crossfire right there.
Oh, and another gravity.
Love it, love it.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I Need Girlfriend in the lead, 8-7.
For the first time this match.
Yeah.
The way they just look like an entirely different team from Haven.
They really, really do. It was so grossly one-sided. It was one of the more one-sided matches we have seen on Haven. But here on Ascent, like, this feels like two strong teams going at it.
Yeah, I mean, even here, right? You see RB dash through, and Meteor just says, all right, well, someone else has to walk through this cloudburst then, because they have to be coming through if he's dashing in. And he gets a kill. The patience like that, we haven't seen it from them today yet. They're showcasing it here on Ascent.
Double smokes going down here in mid. I Need Girlfriend running back into B.
Yep, the turret being destroyed will make sure that they have to play back once again. But again, that's just classic Vision Strikers. Now they are on an eco round here with just a couple sheriffs and the Blade Storm.
Yeah, so let's see if RB can make some magic with this.
That's what it always comes down to. So I Need Girlfriend, they gotta watch out. They goes for the spam. He misses one, but RB gets one kill. Godko will finally trade him out. So at the end of the day, even though RB got a kill, not able to get any weapon trades off of that, I Need Girlfriend still looking strong. 4 versus 3.
Yeah, JW down there taking some damage through the wall. Climax poking out of mid-market. Shooting through the wall there towards King. Does wallbang a little bit. Seeker's coming in.
Oh, but only one left, and they're able to clean it up. And you can tell Vision Strikers, they don't, I mean, it was an eco round, but they don't feel good about how this half is going so far.
No, look at Glow scratch his head right now.
He
literally
never scratches his head.
He was actually scratching his head, which is normally what you do when you're thinking and stuff, but...
I mean, because you're kind of at a loss, right? You're playing what you usually do. You stand back, you deny info, and then you strike. But I Need Girlfriend, I mean, you don't expect a team like I Need Girlfriend who has less experience to just entirely hold their ground for the whole round. You don't see this very often.
Not even hold their ground. They're winning, man.
Yeah.
We really need to see Vision Strikers fight back here. Now the off sitting down in Wine.
He almost got a collateral. He has a Blade Storm ready, and he gets another, and he dashes back into Wine. He takes down 2. Now Stacks and RB will trade. RB is low, though, here on the generator on A site.
Okay, Mandu walking around. Looks like he might head towards... No, I think he's going to probably gun down the door here. Immediately puts some damage on so it can be broken down a little bit quicker. Yep. Looks like they're getting ready right now. Yeah. JW holding that top. Killjoy coming down to the bottom.
3v3, RB has been healed back up by Stacks. There's a Trailblazer trying to get information.
RB pops out from behind the generator, kills off the turret, gets back into hell. It's a tough one to hold.
Oh man, JW has jumped down from hell. Glow will get them from behind, but eventually JW cleans up. I need Girlfriend. They're playing so well with their timings. The moment that JW peeks out of heaven as they enter the site, I mean, this is like the top teams in terms of timing.
Yeah, no, they're putting out a very high quality game here on Ascent.
Where were they on Haven?
I have no idea, but they need to ban Haven next time.
They need to ban
Honestly, like it does look like two completely different teams. I can't believe I Need Girlfriend after a 4-13 is now up 10-7 on Vision Strikers.
This is...
Dude, what is happening to Vision Strikers? Is everyone just caught up?
Well, I think, well, that's the other thing. Vision Strikers is also, they're playing in like kind of their base style, but they're not able to adapt round to round right now. And you have to start to question if that's partly because they don't have as much up their sleeves with Astra, if Glow's just not as comfortable calling for kind of switch-ups mid-map.
Sure. He doesn't have any paranoias. He doesn't know how to get this done.
He can't fake out with the shadow step. He doesn't know what to do.
I know. You saw him trying to get into his shrouded step spots, too.
Oh, my gosh. The shorty not going to be able to get the kill. Meteor, that was a bit greedy. He backed out with the operator. He tries to challenge with the shorty, but he's not able to get one kill. JW will stop the push, though, and I Need Girlfriend still there to clean up. Vision Strikers is getting shut down no matter which way they go. Mandu finally smiled. That's the first time I've seen him smile all day.
I know. I didn't know he had those muscles in his face.
His cheeks can't ever pull up. They only pull down just in a frown.
And honestly, all of Vision Strikers looking like Mandu from Haven. These guys have some giant frowns on their face right now. You could tell how frustrated they were as they all just got gunned down coming in here. They got to do better than this.
Yeah, I mean, after Haven, I was thinking, all right, Vision Strikers has found their form a little again. They're feeling comfortable with Astra. They're realizing how the maps are starting to change a little bit for teams. But now they're looking like first week against WGS, looking a little lost, getting troubled. Oh, Meteor almost had that. RB was so lucky on that crouch.
Seriously.
Oh, man.
Okay, Vision Strikers pushing mostly here up through mid. Aldrone leads the way. Climax coming around, going back towards that mid-market door. Stacks coming with the spike towards B. So that's definitely the plan, and we have 3-4 I Need Girlfriend over at A.
Yeah, they have to suspect, though. I mean, you can see JW preparing with Climax here to prevent any sort of pincer. Now, they are going to get shut through the wall.
Very well done. Vision Strikers finally getting something together, but honestly, like, I Need Girlfriend was much more out of position here than they have been in previous rounds.
Yeah, they were still pushed up a little close to B main. I mean, they closed the door. They knew what was coming. They gave up mid control. So a little greedy for I Need Girlfriend, but Vision Strikers with the classic VS timing again comes in with the pinch. King trying to bait out some shots.
Ooh, Zest taking some serious damage there from double shock bolt. Comes around the corner. Zest with a couple kills. King gets taken down by that op, and Zest going to finish it off for them.
All right, well, that finally stops the momentum against I Need Girlfriend, and Vision Strikers put another on the board. Now the score is 11-8, still in favor of I Need Girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, if they get one more round win, they're getting at least overtime. Vision Strikers has quite the way to go still.
Yeah.
But that was a strong round that they just put out.
They did. Again, it's really about the timings, right, and making sure that they use that information. They didn't wait as much that round, right? And they're starting to realize they need to change the pacing a little bit. However, Climax, we just saw 21 kills to 11 deaths. I mean, he is popping off, holding B on his own most of the time.
Yeah. Gravity well going down there in B main. Vision Strikers rotating over towards mid.
Zest just writing a little beat here with his gun. He's dropping his new album soon.
Yeah.
All right, so mid is relatively empty on both sides. They just have smokes up, kind of taking turns.
Yeah, they're going up through that link now. They're definitely going in. Godco going to send the owl around. Season incoming owl.
Well, you saw at least two, so we're going to set up some smokes here. I Need Girlfriend backs out. Meteor is caught alone in the site, though. This is dangerous. He goes down.
Yeah.
Now it's a 4v5 for I Need Girlfriend as they look to a retake.
Yeah, it's a good time right now for Vision Strikers setting up all of their tech here for Killjoy on site. RB waiting on top of Generator.
Okay, good Nebula just to close out A main. Climax with the lockdown. Should get, immediately countered with the Hunter's Fury.
RB comes around the side there, gets Godco. Out through the door. Only Climax left over.
Oh no! You're stuck! What are you gonna do? Oh no! RB just snipes it.
RB stealing the kill. Bad manner, RB.
King was going for the second stab,
Yeah.
and RB just runs by.
He wanted that 4 kills, man. He's got to keep that KDA up.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Well, I mean, you didn't have anything, to counter the lockdown. You already lost. Meteor was kind of caught out. You would have loved to see him back out even earlier.
Yeah,
As soon as the Owl Drone spots
It felt
him.
like everyone else backed out very well as they were coming when the Owl Drone came, right? He busted tail, got out of there, Godco did, but Meteor got stuck, dying instantly, and I mean, they never really got their legs under them there.
Yeah, so Vision Strikers trying to inch back to tie this up and eventually hopefully close out the match for them. Meteor now playing up again. Meteor starting to try to go for these kind of high-risk trades.
Is this the right play? I mean, the other way has been going so well for them. Feels like they're taking risks when maybe they don't need to.
Yeah, they lose one round and you're starting to see, oh my goodness, if he doesn't win this, he needs to get out of there ASAP.
RB has taken some damage, backing up now. Plenty of cloud bursts going down.
Oh, Mandu's pushed up too.
That's a very forward position. They are really trying to catch these guys off guard. And it works! Takedown stacks and he backs up.
Well, he gets the spike down, so now you know that Vision Strikers has to regroup. They're probably not pushing up A-Long anytime soon. You only have 40 seconds left. Okay, the Cosmic Divide.
Oh, that is
out.
interesting. Like, that definitely makes you think A, but it looks like they're headed towards B right now. RB in mid-market, spotting out, but Climax waiting for him. Gets that headshot.
Climax is never leaving. Oh, and he rotates out to get 3!
Oh my god. Amazingly done, and JW just shooting the Judge into the smoke until he gets a win.
I'm telling you, that's better on Viper.
100%, yeah. One little bullet hits. You got it, man.
But, man, I mean, the Cosmic Divide, I think it was intended to kind of trick them into A and also hide their footsteps a little bit, but it didn't cover Garden. So they must have heard them as well walking up mid. Climax is playing so well for I Need Girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just locked in on B. He's getting the kills he needs to stop them from an early entry.
And now it's map point here for I Need Girlfriend. Vision Strikers needs 3 in a row if they want an overtime.
Vision Strikers is about to play 3 maps in every match of the group stage.
This is not what we're used to with them. They were so dominating for so long.
Oh my goodness. I mean, to be honest, this is a lot of credit to I Need Girlfriend. I mean, Vision Striker is definitely not as adaptable as we've seen them before, but I Need Girlfriend is playing really, really well in Ascent.
A little bit of play in the center here as they do move over. Check out the boiler. Coming in now.
Yep, spot all 3 again. Now Mandu's caught out a little bit in A main.
See if that works out for him or not. Godco walks back a little bit and pops out of that smoke, but does get gunned down. Vision Strikers 4-on-4 right now.
Oh, Meteor rushes in with the Blade Storm a little too quickly. And now another Cosmic Divide coming out here.
Vision Strikers looking pretty strong here. It's 2 against 4. Now 1, just JW. You can't imagine him being able to do this by himself.
Yeah, he's just going to have to back out. I mean, listen, you're on map point.
You have another couple tries before it goes to overtime.
I mean, if it was like a 1v2, maybe you can either challenge or wait for an exit frag just to slow down their economy, but 1v4, it is just not worth it.
There's no point. Gonna go to the boathouse.
Just gonna hang out. Just like, oh, this is where you hang out, Climax. I get you. I feel you a little bit. I like this vibe.
Yeah. It's like, I hear this is where my predecessor Omen normally teleports to. Yeah, no, that's right, yeah.
Oh, man. Well, Vision Strikers now up to 10 rounds. It's still map. I mean, again, if Vision Strikers ties it, it goes to overtime. So, Vision Strikers, they're playing to go to overtime yet again.
Against I Need Girlfriend.
Against I Need Girlfriend. This is crazy.
Like, yeah, coming into the tournament, right, when I saw the team names, it was between these guys and Feels So Good for the least professional team name, and now against Vision Strikers, they are almost taking this map.
Gehenna's already taken that trophy. They've secured it with Hyper-Real on that Ares.
Yeah.
Okay, well, King just scouting out. He's going to put up the turret, make sure that they can get any information. Should I Need Girlfriend push out Cat? That's not happening just yet, though. Is that going to be held back?
Oh. Ooh, nice shooting.
Okay, with the gravity well, and the Guardian is making some weird appearances here.
It is. No, I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down to see some more Guardian.
I honestly don't even know why people pick it up ever. I want to know. I want to like the gun.
I mean, listen, sometimes if you're kind of looking for a gamble and the rest of your team is able to go for full buys, you can hold some good angles. Now, the Trailblazer coming in, and they realize that market's all been clear. You gotta suspect they're both in Boathouse.
Oh yeah, takes one down immediately here. Okay, Godco actually gets a kill, but Glow guns him down. Now JW taking this angle, seeing if he can see anyone.
Meteor, please check the corner. He does a double take and he dashes out. Oh, and Mandu with the pinch. I Need Girlfriend is playing so well. They're playing as a team, and I know that sounds very simple, but it's not what we've seen before.
Yes, yes. Glow takes one down. Oh, gets gunned down now. It's up to Stacks.
I mean, even things like that. I Need Girlfriend is gonna win this map.
Yeah. That's it, unless he falls over right now. Oh, he gets it.
It's like, we'll gamble high risk for no reason. What this tells me is that they wanted to save stuff like this for the round of 8, and now they're like, oh, we have to fight for our tournament lives.
Yeah.
Against I Need Girlfriend.
Yeah. No, it's exciting. It's exciting. I can't believe that we're seeing it, though, really. Like Zest switching over to Viper. I mean, you don't really want Sova on the map anyway, so it makes sense. But the pickup of Sage from Godco switching Sova over to Sage, that seems more realistic for the map, right?
That's the common route. The Sova players always go Sage, and now you're going for this Viper, which, I don't even know where to begin.
Well, they set up the smoke screen, and I mean, he goes over into the kind of little corner there near ramps.
You know what's still really funny, though, is that they will never change that Zest and RB will be paired up the whole day. Like, they always do that no matter what agents they have for Vision
I know. Like, I don't know if those two go together as well, like Raze and Viper. Is that a combo I don't know about?
I mean, you know, anytime you have controllers and Raze can jump in, it works, but it will be interesting to see how they use it. Right now, you have the Viper wall kind of across ramp. Now, Viper's very much Vision Strikers, right? Viper's literally all about denying information.
Sure.
So, looks like this is going to work in their favor for now. The Guiding Light goes over, doesn't tag anyone. The Boombot now going to be sent up ramp as they all march in to A main.
I can get 3 in there. They do take a little bit of damage.
Oh, and the Molly as the Toxins run out. So Heaven, they're not going to be able to peek. And Asia says, well, they do not want them peeking.
No, certainly not. Going to go ahead and get that planted. Meteor here throwing down that Cloudburst, getting ready to go in. Starting to defuse.
Is he nuts? He gets half.
Yeah, he really does. Godco now coming around with that Sage. Right-clicking, doesn't get the kill. King takes him down.
Wow. Okay, well, I mean, listen, Meteor kind of went for a gamble, but I think it was actually a gamble kind of worth it. It's very high risk, high reward, but he got half. If his teammates were able to get kills while they had to search for him, right, on the spike, it would have worked out for I Need Girlfriend. Eventually, Vision Strikers still win it out, but their recent track record shows that they do better when they lose pistol rounds. So it's not looking good so far. Well, they have the lead. We'll see what they do. We have all Spectres except for Stacks, who's sticking with the Ghost.
Okay. Looks like they are focusing a little bit more heavily towards B this time. They do have Zest with that Viper. Same toxic screen is up. So can maybe draw them over there. Now the Boombot coming out through the mid. Go ahead and check out the vents. Glow peeking up into the mail. Oh, Meteor comes out
and gets one. He just marches out, gets a headshot on RB. They don't expect him to be there after the Boombot goes through, and
from behind, Climax gets the kill on Zest with a classic. That one hurts.
Oh, Zest was inching way too far. If you're losing your SMG round like this is...
Yeah, that's not how that's supposed to go.
Yeah, it's not looking very good. Now they do still have 3 members. Only 1 Spectre picked up for Mondu here.
All right, gonna set up a couple stars. Getting ready for them. The blind comes out.
Gotta be careful with your teammates there. Gonna launch the nanoswarmers to clear out screens. No one there just yet. Now they will get the plant, but can they hold it with only 3 members against 4, even though if they have a weapon advantage? There's the Leer. He does get 1 for it, and now King is there to cover for him. That's 2.
Beautifully done there by Stax, just running up to that very forward position in screens, kind of catching them off guard.
Oh, surely. And King there for the backup as soon as they get sight. Very well done. Glow gets sight of Climax, and okay, Vision Strikers, it started a little wonky, but they played to their advantage with the weapons. They're going to be able to win out the second round as well.
All right, very important. I got a little bit afraid there when
I was
getting fell.
Very nervous.
Yeah.
Now,
but it feels like I Need Girlfriend isn't playing poorly here. I want to point that out.
That's the biggest thing, right? I mean, so often when Vision Strikers play, you're drawn to just how they're playing, good or bad, but I Need Girlfriend is also playing well. Like, Vision Strikers, when they play poorly, it's not like they suddenly just all go solo queue puggy, right? It's that they make some small mistakes, right? And if you're able to take advantage of that, you're playing well. And like, we have to keep that in consideration here.
Certainly. JW shooting down that nano swarm right away, backs up. Sage's wall going up, getting shot down very quickly. Trailblazer going to come in right behind, actually does get the hit. Gonna go ahead, throw down that cloud burst, but Vision Strikers looks like they're headed towards A through the vents.
Yeah, well, you had someone shoot down your nano swarms in garage. You spotted 2 in heaven. Now you're looking to go up to A. Now, okay, Zest comes in to try to cover from ramp. And RB rushes in the gravity well. Not going to be there in time. Manju's going to back out early enough. Oh, Climax.
Yeah, right behind, inside of this nebula. Glow checking those vents, making sure no one's flanking that way. 3 on site for Vision Strikers. King going to plant.
Yep, plant's default. RB holding for...
Peeking out through elbow there. Gonna throw his paint shells in maybe.
Just waiting for it. Chooses against it. They have the alarm bot there, so King will cover that angle.
This is a tough one right now, a tough retake. Mondu kind of patrolling over here. Oh,
Zest, you can't miss that. Mondu gets 1, JW and Meteor follow, and now only 2 members left for Vision Strikers. JW marches in, it's just RB behind the map.
Oof. Well, you know, that's the round you expect for them to take, right? The 3rd round, they're playing against SMGs, they got the Vandals, they got the Phantoms.
Listen, you're going to have to ground me several times in this map because I'm losing it. Like everything.
Well, every round that they lose at this point is like... You are like the disappointed mom right now. Vision Strikers.
Listen,
I raised you better than that.
I don't want any losses on Viper's record here in Korea. Okay?
Yeah.
Zest better not taint the record of Viper here in VCT Korea, man. The thing is I really hope they have some other lineups prepared with Zest, because if you're just constantly trying to hold information from A ramp, at a certain point, I Need Girlfriend's just going to say, whatever, we'll just put Killjoy's utility there, like she's doing now, and just forget about it. You know, and now you're just kind of using this great skill, which you can use from anywhere in the map once again, to kind of wasted potential.
Well, it looks like this time they do want to go towards A. They poke towards mid just a little bit there. Glow remains. Maybe making a little bit of noise.
Yeah, I mean, Glow always with that lurk, and, you know, Stax always playing behind as well in case he needs to rotate the spike right away. They often give Stax the spike, kind of favoring the ultimates for the agents he uses. Of course, Rolling Thunder if it's Breach, the Seekers if it's Sky, all very great for entering sites or information gathering. Now, Vision Strikers without that Sage, the only way they can combat that Sage wall is to break it, right? And so now I Need Girlfriend has one less thing to worry about. You don't ever have to worry about them suddenly boosting over and all just crawling over like zombies into B's sight.
Slows them down quite a bit. But honestly, Vision Strikers, they play maps slower than most, right? They do take their time on the attack, a lot of the time almost to a fault. So they lived through that, and they are coming into B.
Okay, well, Meteor's still in that nebula and doesn't... Stax doesn't suspect it. Stax is shut down. Godko gets 2, gets 3. He just sprays him down. The spike is down on the floor. RB left alone once again.
RB gets the kill right there. Blast pack's over. Looks like he is sitting in the normal spot and gets Mandu. Climax, though, still in here.
I mean, the time... They knew that he didn't have the time, so Mandu rushes him in. And so that will give the round to I Need Girlfriend, but RB favoring to kind of keep his weapon rather than just getting the spike down. But I Need Girlfriend's happy with that, right? I mean, if Mandu had won the duel, it's great, but even if not, you get another round win, and now Vision Strikers, even though RB kept the weapon, other people can't buy. This is...
Yeah, not what you want to see. Godko, really the hero of that round. Look at that, everyone's dropping down. They're coming in like they're a SEAL team, and he's just waiting there, just mowing them down, man.
They did not check that corner. It's starting to look once again like uncharacteristic Vision Strikers, right? Not checking their corners, not ready to trade. And this is where you have to start to worry, because this is how they lost a map to WGS. This is how they lost a match to F4Q.
Well, if they lose this match, they're out of the tournament. They're not going to Reykjavik, so this is really important right now. Vision Strikers with so much pressure on them. Look at this spot for Climax over in screens, just shooting on the edge of that poison screen.
I can't imagine that gap was intentional by Vision Strikers. I don't think they really calculated it through when you send that from sewers.
Yeah, maybe.
But Meteor's ready, he gets 2 right clicks with the Blade Storm!
So insane. RB does take him down, but it is 3 versus 4 right now for Vision Strikers. RB trying to clear as much as he can, takes down the alarm bot, gonna take down the turret as well. Mandu waits patiently outside. Climax down in the elbow.
And you still have 2 members on B. I Need Girlfriend oh my. And now that they have the I Need Girlfriend's playing so well and so patient. Their communication's on point.
Really is. Stacks here, all alone.
Okay, Climax.
Yeah, not the best shooting, not the best shooting. He's going to go ahead and plant. It's a 1-on-3. Stacks right now does not even have shields. He does have a Vandal, and he's deadly with it.
Okay, well, they now know where he is, so they all march in. But if they march in at the wrong time, Stacks will pick them off. He's done it before.
Yeah, he's got some damage on him as well. Climax comes around, he gets a headshot.
What are you doing? I Need Girlfriend, you had the lead. Oh my gosh, Mandu finally closes it out. I Need Girlfriend almost gave the ace, marching in 1 by 1 as a duel, but Mandu had the angle. He gets, but yeah, they're not happy about. Mandu's like, you guys really left it for me.
Yeah, I saw Stacks. He was just kind of like, damn. I don't think he expected to take that, but it was so close.
Yeah, I mean, Stacks had no right getting those extra kills, but again, it's also only doable because it's Stacks. I mean, he headshots every single person that challenges him one-on-one.
Picked up a Vandal as well. It's a pretty good gun for headshots.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty decent.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Not as good as the Ares.
Would you give it like a B+?
B+,
Not as good as the Ares.
Man. He doesn't know what Hyperreal 99 knows, man. That's for sure.
Oh, man. Well, that's a lead for I Need Girlfriend, 3-2.
This Meteor running immediately. Slow Orb coming out into that mid as RB pushes forward. Zest playing around once again over on the A side.
Okay, so now they say, well, let's at least, make noise, break the stage wall, pressure them a little bit. Yeah, now you're starting to see the Nova Pulse come out. You saw the Slow Orb come out. Lots of utility use just to make sure they don't rush through.
And now they do have on Stacks the spike. He's going over towards A. He went through the sewer. They're walking slowly. They made so much noise there. And look, Mandu gets the kill onto Zest.
That slows them down. That slows them down so much. And
that's their Viper. I mean, now they don't have any of the special abilities they want for the level.
That's true. You can't even reactivate that wall. And because of that, I Need Girlfriend, they didn't see the spike, so they still hold 3 people on B because they know they can retake 5v4. This is just ridiculously well done. The Seekers come out. Godco will take care of that, creeping up into heaven. They're just going to let them plant.
All right, double killjoy, like, that is as close as I've ever seen it, actually. It's like within a 1/10 of a second of each other. I love it.
There are so many lines and circles right now as we see Stacks eventually going down to Mandu. He's popping off, doing what he can for the team. Oh, they're hunting for Glow, and through the wall they come. They pinch at the same time, too, so even if Glow won one trade, they would have gotten the round. Vision Strikers is in. They're in trouble.
This is insane.
They're in trouble, Artosis.
Dude.
I am.
Like, they are actually losing right now. It's 2-4. They won the pistol round.
I can't do this. I just can't.
This has been all the talk. Like, what is going to happen? Listen, in Reykjavik, you know, in fact, Vision Strikers was kind of talking a little bit of trash from RB and Stacks about how well they're going to do. And here they are. I Need Girlfriend might eliminate them.
Man, RB did an interview, right? And he's like, well, I'd love to play against Sentinels.
Yeah.
You're not going to get any chance to do that if you lose to I Need Girlfriend.
Meteor sitting behind this barrier. Glow gonna peek his head through, maybe? No? Okay, they go ahead, send the blind in. Doesn't catch Meteor.
Okay, the Trailblazer comes in, though, so they throw everything down there to make sure that Meteor can get out safely.
Yeah, good save.
Gravity Wall just to slow them down as well. The Cloudburst with the Gravity Wall, I like it. Sometimes you hide the mollies of different agents under smokes.
And it's a 4 versus 5. They're on the Sheriffs, right? This is a tough one against those rifles.
And Zest has ult up too, so losing that Viper yet again is... this is massive. You don't have, again, any more utility to cover for a lurk.
Yeah, look at this coming around the side. Stacks, gotta get gunned down, and a flawless, not even having to buy another gun. Vision Strikers needs to pick up the slack now.
Absolutely, and I Need Girlfriend is not giving them any breathing room. I mean, you see them kind of pinching down on Stacks. They don't take any chances. They peek out staggered, right? Making sure they get the double peek. They get the kill. They don't even lose one as a trade. I mean, this is what I said coming into this map, Artos, is if I Need Girlfriend continue to play at their best potential as a team, and Vision Strikers can't change things up round to round, it starts to look dangerous.
It looks super dangerous right now, honestly. 2-5.
Now, this map is defense favored, surely, but this is not a scoreline you expect from Vision Strikers in this matchup.
No. I Need Girlfriend is just playing beautifully here. You can see setting up that Sage Wall once again up in B Heaven. RB gunning it down, slowly but surely. You know, I feel like they're doing a great job utilizing their Sage. They're slowing them down, making them play at their pace. See what happens with Zest this time. Zest has been falling early in most of these rounds, and it doesn't feel good. He does have that Viper's Pit, like you mentioned. He's coming over to B. It looks like that's the plan.
Okay, so now they'll actually have a full team to work with for once, but the slow orb, wow, really good read from Godco, making sure that they can't come in. But I Need Girlfriend, again, no extra movement. They should hear all the footsteps coming through heaven, so now we see agents peek out even in A, seeing if there's an extra lurk.
Checking for Godco and Godco's spot.
Yep, and now finally a spike plant on B.
Now, are we going to see the Viper's Pit?
Yep,
all right.
There we go. And they have the spike away from default, and with the Viper's Pit, you can't check that because everyone was out of the sight.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
This should
Stacks.
be...
Oh, I love Stacks' position here.
Meteor wanted to check too, but it's Stacks. He doesn't miss.
All right, JW wants to come in right now. Gets gunned down by Glow. Glow gets picked off, though.
Oh, RB sprays through the Viper's Pit, gets another kill. They know where Godco is. Vision Strikers with a much-needed win, bringing it to 3-5 scoreline.
Yeah, definitely a very, very important one there. Only Glow falling.
This is...
But I Need Girlfriend, I
man.
mean, they shouldn't be feeling too bad, right? If you get a good plant like that down, you have Viper's Pit, that's so hard to retake.
Oh, yeah. And the Viper's Pit was well placed that it covered the door in from the defender spawn as well for B. So really well done. And it's, again, clear that, this Viper pick isn't just like a high-risk gamble. They have set plays they want to do. They just need to continue to change things up a little bit more round to round. And that's where Vision Strikers shines. They get good reads on enemies. They adapt round to round. They keep you guessing. See if they can do something new again. Now, the wall continues to be used just to distract people on A.
Yep. They did throw a guiding light in towards B main. And, oh, they come around the corner, get Godco. Yeah, that's a pretty sizable kill right there.
Okay, well, with Godco down, Glow's now going to set everything up, and the Seekers as well. I mean, they're using their ultimates one at a time to continue to have an advantage. RB not able to boost all the way through, but it's okay as the site has already been emptied out. And we do have Mondu now waiting for the lurk against Stax or Zest. Zest picks up one in mid.
All right, Zest going to come in through the mail. It's looking like Meteor is up there. All right, gets a kill there with the off. It's a good kill. I don't know if he's going to get another one, though.
Yeah, well, this allows Mondu to go back through Garage. They don't have much to retake this. Blade Storm comes out.
If they can retake this site, JW falls immediately to Stax as he steps around, but Meteor takes down Glow and RB.
They gotta get in there. They don't have much time. There's the alarm bot. King finishes off Mondu. Meteor goes for one kill. He's not able to get Stax. Stax shuts it down. I think he might lose this one.
Yeah,
just
barely. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well,
that was high stress, though. That was so close to I Need Girlfriend taking that down.
Yeah, and again, when they shouldn't have been able to, right? They had the disadvantage. They were down in numbers. And after the Blade Storm, him being able to pick up that Vandal on the ground for Vision Strikers, or for I Need Girlfriend, rather, for Meteor, they were able to challenge it a little bit. But the score then is now 4-5. Now, this is where, as tense as it has been, I Need Girlfriend now have to start thinking a little differently, right? Because you want to make sure that you keep a healthy lead here on the defense side. Granted, they do have the Reyna and Jett double duelists, so they can do pretty well on attack, but they only have JW to work with. Smokes! Ooh. Wow, they get rid of Zest, and that's big. Once again, there's no distractions on A. That's the biggest thing. Right?
Yeah.
So now I Need Girlfriend can play pretty safely.
Those setups not going to do that much for him anymore, that's for sure. All right, so we have a rotation here from Vision Strikers through the sewer. They leave Stax in mid and actually gets gunned down by JW. JW waiting very patiently behind the box.
Okay, well, no one else challenged that.
Oh, RB gets taken out by Mondu.
Okay.
4 against 2.
I Need Girlfriend, and they get the spike down from King. And once again,
I mean, as Glow, you can't win this.
Well, okay, if people come up the ropes one by
one. One at a time up ropes, that is... Honestly, I think that would even win, because you can't imagine after the first guy comes up ropes, the next guy's going to come up.
It's like whack-a-mole with the ropes.
Yeah. Like, what are you, Napoleon? What's going on here?
Oh, man. Well, Glow trying to do what he can. Creep up.
Yeah, trying to pull some magic. Can't do it. Climax takes him out.
Okay, well, 6-4 for I Need Girlfriend. Now, I think for Vision Strikers with the Viper, while Viper can be used aggressively, right, for these distractions, it's really just distractions, right? She doesn't have the best lineups to like execute onto a site, I feel, unless she has her ult. So on defense, they should feel a little better.
Okay.
But on the side of I Need Girlfriend, while they have the Sage and the Esther and the Killjoy, they cover it with double duelists. So if they wanted to on offense, they could make some good things happen with those with the Astra utility as well.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about with the Sage. Last Sage I saw was a battle Sage, and it was the best duelist I've seen yet.
That is true. I mean, I think the second half, it doesn't really change too much either way. I would almost maybe give a slight edge to I Need Girlfriend. The only thing being that, they can't walk through the toxins so easily. So I Need Girlfriend, if they finish 7-5, I think they're feeling pretty good.
Oh, definitely.
For Vision Strikers, I think you want to end this on a 6-6 to feel comfortable.
I think you're about right on that. Well, Vision Strikers, like, I think they still should be confident, just like look at what they've done so far and how good they generally are on this map, but it feels like I Need Girlfriend is really rising to the challenge right now. Now the toxic screen goes up, Mondu waiting on the side of ramps.
Oh, Empress triggered. No one creeping through the wall.
Yeah.
RB
Oh
jumps
my God.
through. Meteor not able to get the kill because of that. The knives are kind of distributed across the team.
RB shooting out. No, doesn't get anyone with the showstopper.
Yeah, but gives
Mondu.
Ooh, oh man. Mondu's here to shut them down. Double Leer as JW tries to peek. Is a little late on that, but Mondu will get a kill on King. Transfers back over. Has to get out of this lockdown.
And they do all back out. Now, can they retake this quickly enough? It is a 3 versus 3.
I think they're kind of relying on the Empress here for Mondu. He can chain
Oh.
those. Oh, it gets shut down, and at this point, Vision Striker
Yeah.
should feel pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I can't imagine them losing the site now, right?
Yeah, they've got all angles covered. RB not able to get the kill, though, so Glow's all alone on the site.
Glow gets shot down.
Well, they have to go for the defuse at this point. You can't block for... Oh, that turret!
Throw out that. Ooh.
Can they? Oh, no, they don't have enough time. All right. They had to
Everyone
let go.
die!
They had to let go. I wasn't sure if she still had her wall for a second, but she didn't, so not able to block out any more damage. Okay. At this point, I don't think either team, really complains, right? It's 5-6. I mean, I Need Girlfriend on just your own terms. We talked about the double duelist. For Vision Strikers, again, you have the Viper, you have the Killjoy, you have the Astra. You can defend pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're going to need to, right?
Well, yes.
Let's see if they can get this last round and tie it up, though.
If they tie it up, I think Vision Strikers feels very good.
Yes.
Going into the second half.
But I think if it's 5-7, it's a really exciting match for us.
That is dicey.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we do have the Seekers and the Cosmic
Oh my God.
Divide for Vision
Look at
Strikers.
JW. What is this position he's taking?
Oh man, we've seen people do this before. There's a Dissipate just to bait them out into some extra movement, and you hear all this gunfire. You know there's quite a few out there. You're still waiting.
Oh my gosh. He's like, this is so crazy from JW when he pops up. Oh! Gets gunned down.
He mistimed his own Nebula just by half a second, gets caught out. And that's big, because you don't have your own Cosmic Divide anymore. Not used here at the end of the half, and
that's true.
That's going to be risky. Now, Godgo has the Resurrection, but does Vision Strikers give him a chance?
Yeah, how do you get to that body right now? They might be able to do it, though. It looks like they do want to go towards B. That means through B main, and they're going to be set off from that alarm.
Well, if they,
oh, that's their alarm.
If they use the lockdown in mail so that he can get to the res, he can get the res.
Yeah, that's true.
If they use Killjoy's
Zest is very close to the body, though.
Yeah, right. Zest is still holding that, and now the execute comes in. The lockdown trying to prevent any sort of early spike plant.
Yeah, Zest's going to come up from behind as well. 3 versus 2 right now, Meteor and Mondu. Last one's left for their team.
Oh, Glow was in his astral form, has to come back out. Zest goes through heaven, though. 2v1, Mondu trying to get an advantage here on the defensive half.
Spike does get planted. Can't quite get him through the box there. Mondu kind of low. Right here he comes through heaven, ran around.
It's Reyna, totally doable in a 1v2.
Yeah. Probably the best hero you could hope for here.
Nope, but Vision Strikers
Look at their
playing
positions.
deep.
Yeah.
They're making sure they don't give any easy kills. He drops, and he is caught in the crossfire. Perfect timing as they both come out at the same time. 6-6, tied up in the first half. Vision Strikers will now be defending, and okay, Vision Strikers, they had a little bit of a rough time, but I think they're feeling better, and I have to assume that Zest has much more prepared on the defensive side with Viper.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that, and hopefully so, because he was the weakest link for his team that round.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Viper on attacks, unless you have some really creative lineups with your wall or, on some more maps with different avenues that aren't as tight, of course, with the Poison Cloud as well, you can make something happen on attack, but definitely more defense-favored agent with the Toxic Screen and the Poison Cloud. So we'll see what Zest has for us for Vision Strikers. And I Need Girlfriend, listen, you wanted to end 7-5 for sure. But if you're kind of relying on Mondu to pop off with that Reyna, it can happen, right? You got the Reyna Jet duo to try to break through sites. We'll see how much they can shake things up against Vision Strikers.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested too, right? Because Vision Strikers, for instance, doesn't have a Sage, so they can't really slow the mid as much as we saw there from I Need Girlfriend. It's a very common tactic that we see on Split. So, you know, with the double duelist, maybe they can push through really quickly.
I wonder if you can Sage Wall boost over Toxic Screen and avoid the decay. Is it high enough?
Yeah. I think so. Well, if you jump, I'm sure it is, but...
but then you all lose aim, and you're like all jumping over the Toxic Screen.
Don't worry, as long as you got an Ode, you can shoot him while you're jumping through the air.
Okay, early Guiding Light is going to confirm some presence here on A. Stack's just going to shoulder peek that with a little jump. And is going to back out. Now, I Need Girlfriend is pushing up, but the spike is on B. They're still playing it slow. Early Toxic Screen usage seems to just be right across mid. So using it similarly as you would Sage, right? Denying any information from mid.
Yeah, kind of. Now it does look like we're having a little bit of a rotation here from I Need Girlfriend going through the sewers.
Yeah,
and run through that Toxic Screen area.
And the Guiding Light just comes out after they spot the Climax for a little bit. So Vision Strikers, they're going to just leave King with his utility on A, and now prep for a strike on B.
They shoot down that Boombot as the clouds go down. Backing up now once again. Through the sewer, going towards A. These are some good rotations. We have a heavier focus over on B right now for Vision Strikers. Climax holding the ramp.
30초 남았습니다.
Yeah, well, the Trailblazers coming up to Heaven, and it's not going to spot anyone, but now they hear the footsteps. The turret spots. I Need Girlfriend gets shut down by King.
Yeah, King taking out God and Co and Mandu right away. Finally gets killed off by JW, but now Stax is here. Only trades, though.
Yep, 1 for 1. Zest now for the cover. He takes down the spike. It is not planted. Climax all alone. Trying to go for the jump right click with the classic. Not able to hit it the first time. He has a ghost now. But Zest right zoned in on the head. And Vision Strikers take the lead 7-6.
Okay, well, first pistol round. Not the most meaningful, but I think that was definitely one I Need Girlfriend truly wanted. If you're going to win a pistol round, it's that one right there. That
yeah. Especially against... I don't think Viper is an agent that is, ridiculously strong or anything like that after the changes, but it's enough that it has to be annoying, right? And you have to kind of calculate, when is it going to go down? Are they running out of toxin? You have to work around it, basically. And if you don't have a weapon advantage, and you just have to rush through, that does not feel good. Now, of course, this round, it's the one right after the pistol, so they're actually just going to kind of full send on B.
Yeah, Glow backing up right there, gunning them down. RB coming in from the side as well. They do have a snake bite down, and looks like I Need Girlfriend has to back up for now. Not looking so hot for them.
The spike's down as well at the entrance, so not much that they can do. Just hoping that someone aggressively peeks. Glow actually clips him right through the corner there.
Yeah, this is not looking too good for Mandu right now. Gets taken down immediately. Flawless victory there for Vision Strikers, but again, expected.
Yeah, well, smooth start for Vision Strikers in the second half, right? And this is, you tied at 6-6 in the first half. Now you're on defense. Now you take the early lead. And it's starting to feel a little bit better. And even though you all invested into Spectres, you can now keep that and still feel okay with all the coverage you have, right? You have, and especially if they get decayed, it matters a lot more. You have Astra, you have Killjoy. You're not too worried about having to challenge long-range fights.
Right now we actually have this little clip, but mostly a setup to take A very quickly. Now RB getting ready for those paint shells, throws them down. The tailwind in there from Meteor. Takes a bit of damage. King in the back here. Being a hero for his team for a moment. Gets taken down by Meteor, though.
Yep, that's all the Killjoy utility gone. Meteor.
Taking an excellent position up there. Snakebite down to check the corner.
Climax is right outside of it, though.
Oh, yeah. Zest might get caught off guard from that.
He wasn't quite expecting it, but Climax slightly misaligns his crosshair. Meteor will be there to cover it. Gets 4. Can he get the ace? Oh, he's out of bullets. Oh, Stacks run away.
That's amazing.
Oh, he wants this so bad.
He really does.
There's the ace for Meteor.
So sick. Meteor, just a killer for his team.
Yeah, it has to feel good, right? I mean, they're kind of relying on him to really break open sights here as Zest. They don't really have as much else, right? They have the Leer, but it's not a traditional flash.
Yeah.
It's kind of limited in how it's used. So well done by Meteor, and of course, I Need Girlfriend as a team.
Wow. Right. I Need Girlfriend. Can they take this next round? This is a big test for them right now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if Vision Strikers takes here, this is where they run away with the game.
Yes. Because then they can continue to build up on their economy once again. But if I Need Girlfriend shuts it down, Vision Strikers is kind of on a foot back. They have to sacrifice a couple rounds. Meteor giving a weapon over to his teammates and going for that Blade Storm and the Shorty.
Yeah, they are definitely planning on taking A. They had Sage with the long view of B main, but is backing up, rotating over. King waiting over in the elbow.
The Guiding Light doesn't get them, but the Leer afterwards clears the way for Meteor. Meteor wants to jump through, waiting for the Nano Swarms. There's another Cloud Burst. Now, King is still on site. They haven't cleared this just yet. Meteor is going to get spotted, though. Jumps a little too high as Stax is ready for him from heaven.
Stax waiting there. Glow up in heaven as well, waiting around the corner. King is still down on site, and they are actually rotating out of there. They're headed towards B, but we have a very quick rotation here. RB gonna head them off at the pass. Paint shells bounced perfectly into Mail.
And now they are slowed down once again. There's a gravity well coming out, and oh man, I Need Girlfriend. They thought everyone had full committed to A, but two members were still halfway.
And now they think they've been tricked, but they've been double tricked. Look at this, Climax is over here, so he can actually make a little bit of noise. Glow waiting around the corner, does get him. But now they immediately pour on to B. RB is waiting over in B main.
Okay, well now they have all angles kind of covered. Now the stage wall prevents them from getting into heaven too easily. So you only have to watch two angles for the time being. Mandu wins a duel against Glow. That's big.
Oh, yeah. RB there, though. Mandu takes some shots, takes damage as well. King gets gunned down by Mandu.
Mandu is popping off for his team. They know RB. So RB gets two headshots.
Just Godco left here around the corner and gets shot down by Stax. And that was such an important round for Vision Strikers to take. Now up 9-7.
Oh, that was getting dicey, though. Mandu was trying to cover all angles. It felt a little bad. Godco, despite the wall, still had to kind of keep an ear out on heaven. So Mandu was left to his own devices, trying to cover both sides as JW was holding a close angle. You only had 3 people, but it feels really good for Vision Strikers, right? They get that round win. They're up 9-7. Their economy back in a healthier state where they can continue to fight for a couple rounds.
There's no doubt that they're feeling a lot better about this series right now with that 9-7. Now let's see what I Need Girlfriend can do. I feel like they still are playing well. It doesn't feel like they're panicking or anything. They're making a lot of good, smart moves.
Yeah, well, this toxic screen is getting a lot of value.
Yeah, it is.
They have not been able to make a move on mid.
It's not made out of ice, but it's doing the job.
Oh my gosh, and there's the poison cloud.
Oh, that was some slick shooting right there from Meteor, but RB punishes immediately.
That Zest wanted that instant decay off of the poison cloud popping, but he activated it just a second late as Meteor steps right out, and they're able to trade 1-for-1. And now down to a 4v4. Now Stax has his Seekers, but we've got Empress and Cosmic Divide for I Need Girlfriend.
Only Glow is in B right now. We do have a rotation. RB looks like he might head into heaven. All right, JW getting this ready. They throw down the gravity. They throw down the wall and Leer as well.
Okay, so the Cosmic Divide preventing them from knowing any sort of sound, and they still have that little corner to plant. Now they know it's planted.
I like that Cosmic Divide a lot.
That's well done.
They have the wall as well. Let's see how Vision Strikers can actually get into here.
Oh, gravity well to prevent them from pushing through as the wall goes down. Good timing from JW. Now, I Need Girlfriend is kind of caught in this line, though. Godco able to trade for one. Stax prevents a drop from heaven. JW clears out too.
Ooh, only Stax left over. Is he going to even try anything here?
Well,
I don't think so. The crossfire is going to be too much, and he gets gunned down by Godco. I Need Girlfriend bringing it closer, 9-8 now.
They are trading round for round, blow for blow, Artosis, and listen, for viewers, this is a trait because we get to see I Need Girlfriend playing well, and Vision Strikers has a new comp, and we're seeing them try to use it in different ways. But I Need Girlfriend, I think, is even though they're down in rounds, I think they're staying one step ahead and trying to get reads on Vision Striker. They're adapting a little faster. And Vision Strikers obviously seems to have the better gun skill, and so they're able to clutch out some of these rounds. But we'll see if I Need Girlfriend keeps this up. Could be dangerous.
Well, I mean, this round is definitely a hard one for Vision Strikers. They do have a lot of ultis up, but this is a Frenzy and a Classic and Sheriff round.
Yeah, I mean, they had lost so many members on these wins that they needed one more win to really continue a buying spree. So they're going to have to take it slow here. Snakebite, but Meteor has already passed through. Now Stax suspects something. Now he's going to draw out some fire. So they know that Meteor's already passed it.
And Meteor in mail now. Zest, I think, doesn't know, has the one-way smoke up.
He thinks he has the advantage.
All right, puts it down.
All right, now he's going to back out. His Toxin needs to recharge. Meteor does get the kill as it peeks around the corner. Now the Cloudburst, he's going to start to break into B. Glow will do his kind of typical push up into garage at this point, try to trade, and he gets the spike away from Godko. This ruins everything for I Need Girlfriend.
Yeah, picks up the Vandal and takes down Meteor, the ace of his team. Huge plays there. JW, though, coming in, clearing out RB.
Yeah, they still have the weapon, so they have to win this round. There we go. They will take down King. Should get the spike planted as well.
9-9, my friend. This is getting wild. We're 4 round wins from Vision Strikers being eliminated on split.
You know what's crazy, Artosis, is I'm going to be honest with everyone here. I definitely spent more time reviewing Vision Strikers VODs than I Need Girlfriend VODs because I was like, well, what are they going to do? And now they bring out a new comp, so that doesn't matter. And I Need Girlfriend is putting up a fight.
Dude, it is wild. I can't believe what we're seeing here right now. All right, let's see what I Need Girlfriend can do this time. They have the spike over near B.
The Viper's Pit used early on A. Now, we've seen some Viper players do this in Korea. Well, they'll use it just to block off an entire area. Are they going to creep into this? They're insane.
Oh my
but
God.
If they get this pick without losing one, it's huge.
Yeah, if they get a kill here... Okay, the turret goes down inside. Climax has, like, no health.
Yeah, you're down to 1 just after a couple seconds.
Dude, this is crazy.
You got to back out at this point. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
It was super high risk and I would say, like, moderate, above average reward.
Yeah.
But the risk was clearly too big.
All right, looks like they are going to push now into B. They've pushed through mail very, very quickly. JW coming out, taking quite a bit of damage, actually. Meteor coming around the side, gets RB, but Stax takes him down.
Godko just going to get slammed from the side. Does not look good for JW and Climax, the only 2 members left for I Need Girlfriend.
Yeah, they are getting in onto JW now, but JW gets the kill onto King. Cloak turns around, takes him down. Just Climax left, it's a hard one. And gets shot from the side by Glow. That dive into the Viper's Pit, they have got to be regretting that right now.
Yeah, listen, when someone uses a Viper's Pit that early, obviously it shuts you down from routes, but you're not out of options. You've been able to break through mid before. You can try to clear vents and make noise on A.
And you know where Viper's at right now, right? Use that to your advantage.
Exactly. We've seen teams do that on Icebox here in Korea, well, they'll just Viper's Pit in the middle, but now you're like, okay, well, now you're locked in mid. You can't ever leave that.
It's like, yeah, I'll take a 4 versus 5.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, like, if you get the kill, great, because it puts Vision Strikers in a panic, but that was not worth picking. It's one of those moves where if you make it happen, you kind of look like a genius, but it's only going to work like 1 out of 100 times. They have to be regretting that.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. Now, they're pushing into mail right now, using a lot. Gravity Well plus Nebula does come down. Oh my gosh, the double Nano Storm King just outside. Gets picked off by Meteor in the Blade Storm. Throws down that double Cloud Burst.
Now he's going to back out.
Yeah.
The rest of the team already rotating over to A. Now they got a kill. They usually run all the way through to B. They're backing up for a bit. Oh, going for the res. I like it.
Yeah, brings Mondu back. I love seeing that 5 versus 4 right now. Can I Need Girlfriend tie it up once again? Stacks, though, comes out of the vents, takes down Godco. Now Zest here coming down that ramp.
Cosmic Divide used by I Need Girlfriend, but Zest is already beyond it. He's ready for him. The Guiding Light comes out to try to help him as well as he retreats to A site. I Need Girlfriend now pushing into Heaven, actually. Oh, Stacks was ready for him. Meteor tried to duel with the Blaze Storm, doesn't win it.
JW waiting right around the corner there, and he knows he gets JW as well. The spike falls. Out goes the Trailblazer, sees another one coming up ramps.
And Zest is still deep in sight. Holding that corner, he will get gunned down by Climax. And this should allow them to plant the spike.
Okay.
Seeker's just going to be ignored for the time being. Climax clears it out for his teammate. Climax is really low. He goes down. Okay,
Hold on now. Mondu against Glow. And Mondu gets gunned down. Glow coming up big for his team right there.
Yep, huge clutch for Glow. He's laughing a little bit. You can tell they were nervous, right? But now they have a lead.
Yeah.
Right? Their economy is okay. Vision Strikers is feeling much better than they have previously in this map.
I just hope that I Need Girlfriend can remain calm, because those last 2 rounds were close. They were close. Yes. They could have taken either one of those, both of those even, and it could have been reversed. But here we are. If they can just win a few more rounds, they can still do it.
Yeah, and again, it's not up to 12 yet. You have a chance to try to overcome this. They did just use that Cosmic Divide and the lockdown, so you don't have too much, in terms of kind of wild cards to work with. Meteor just gonna straight up eat that.
Yeah, may as well. How are you gonna stop that?
Okay, well,
this is a big push going down right now. JW setting up. No, just as a discipline.
Yeah, just trying to get some more information, but Vision Striker's not biting. Oh, King just spots more than one, and you see the movement on the map. Guiding Light comes in, allowing King to retreat.
Yeah, gets out through that smoke. Good teamwork there.
Yeah, they're just
I Need Girlfriend taking the site.
Yep, preventing anyone from spamming through Heaven. And now Vision Striker's waiting for Glow. King puts down the lockdown. Meteor jumps up trying to destroy it.
Oh my gosh, Meteor does take down Stacks, but Glow gets him. King up in Heaven there. Okay, comes around the corner. Glow gets JW.
Zest drops down from Heaven. He's all alone. And the wall from Godco as well. Now Zest is cornered next to screens. He will eventually go down. That was looking a little dangerous after the lockdown, but again, I Need Girlfriend not panicking. Meteor goes in to challenge the lockdown and some members. He gets a trade, and they just stay as far away as possible while still finding a place where they can hold their angles.
All right, well, it's 11 to 10. Can I Need Girlfriend do this
and
again?
look at the economy for Vision Strikers.
Oh my God, you're right.
They had to spend so much last round because Glow was the only one left alive on that clutch. They invested all of it into rifles, and now you have to give this tied up at 11 and then try to win 2 rounds in a row. You can't risk anything else here. So Zest the only one with a Spectre.
Sheriffs for the most part. We do have the showstopper though.
Zest. You are taking such a big risk.
Maybe they need a risk right now. If they can clutch this round, that's huge.
You're right. You know what? They're lower on the economy. You take a bit of a risk.
And you can't treat I Need Girlfriend like they're an inferior team. They're playing well. Oh, Zest gets a kill right there. That's a big one. Comes around the corner. And Mondu gets Mondu as well.
Zest doing it for the team. He didn't even have to take a huge risk. I Need Girlfriend got a little lax as they didn't see anyone else on that toxic screen. He usually doesn't push up that far. They were working way too much based on past experience, and now down to a 3v5 Artosis.
Yeah, it's looking very good right now for them. Can I Need Girlfriend come back from here? Zest up in Heaven, but they're actually headed towards B right now. We're looking at A. Stacks healing up his teammate.
I mean, they still have a weapon advantage. It's a 3v5. It's tough, but they still have it. Oh, JW? Okay, JW is looking for a smoke. I'm wondering if Glow uses a Cosmic Divide here just to overcome the odds.
Huh. Well, I mean, I would do anything to win this round as Vision Strikers, to be honest. You don't want the 11-11.
There's not enough time. I Need Girlfriend down to 13 seconds.
Yeah, it's a bit rough, isn't
10초
it?
남았습니다.
They have to get in there immediately.
They just want to keep their weapons. They don't want to risk it. They don't want to risk going in, giving weapons, giving them a boost in their economy, and losing theirs.
A hard call, but I guess you got to give them some respect for it, right?
You know what? You know what? I will give it to them. They didn't have their ults. You saw 2 ults on the side of Vision Strikers. You don't want to give free weapons. You're at this point you're gunning for the overtime. And it looks like we have a quick pause here, just to iron things out. But even things like this, I Need Girlfriend, right? You have 3v5. This was a very calculated and conscious decision.
Yeah.
Say what you will about the risks and how it evens out in the math, but this is really cool to see that they, again, after the first map on Haven, that they've like instantly developed into this team with a lot of discussion and cohesion.
Yeah. And they're playing so well also. Like, honestly, looking at this, like, for instance, that last round, if Zest hadn't played that mid so beautifully and gotten those 2 kills, they weren't going to win that round.
Oh, definitely not.
They were not. But now here they are. They're on match point.
That's crazy. It looks like we have to just iron out something on the audio for Glow here, especially as the IGL. You kind of want that. So we'll hopefully get that fixed pretty quickly. We've been good about that here in the studio. But listen, at this point, for I Need Girlfriend, I don't think you have any regrets, right? No matter how this ends. And that can work to their advantage, right? That's like, okay, we have nothing to lose. We're only gunning for a better record, a better result. So you take those big risks.
Yeah.
Now you're playing for overtime. It does not look like we just had that quick glance on the economy as we look at this Zest replay. Zest changing things up on the round where they need to.
If they win, he gets MVP.
Off of those 2
Well, that was like the craziest. Like, that was the most important thing.
Yeah. Well, they're going to invest a Phantom into Meteor. He couldn't buy his own, so JW now left with a Judge.
Oh, man, they set off absolutely everything as I Need Girlfriend tries to get through here.
Oh, Meteor gets shot down as he jumps into his Cloud. King was waiting for the perfect opportunity and an off angle. Stax gets 2. Things are falling apart for I Need Girlfriend.
Only Climax left, and he's got to make a play. He's got to do something here. The spike is on this side, so...
After all this, for them to fall into a 1v4... Climax just wondering how high the wall truly is to beat Vision Strikers. He's just going to make a majestic entrance. Oh, he was waiting. Oh,
and that's going to be that.